and welcome to Punch Drunk Sports, where winners win. You know who we are. You know what we're here to do. Joining us in studio is one of my favorite comics in Los Angeles, a wonderful human being, a very funny man. I watched him come up through the Dallas scene, and now he's got his own Netflix special called Mexicans Do It Better. Please welcome Jerry Rocha, everybody.
Hey, thanks for having me, man.
Jerry, thanks for coming on the show. We appreciate it. Where can our fans and friends and family members who watch this find you?
Twitter at Rocha Comedy and Instagram Jerry Rocha Comedy.
Awesome, dude. Cool. Awesome. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
You're a fucking grinder, dog.
Thanks, dude.
You've been grinding, and you've been going up the comedy ladder, and it's always fun to watch you work. You don't believe in lizard people. I still think you're a good fucking guy. You offended fucking Aaron. Aaron's totally into the lizard people.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah.
I can tell.
Jerry, do you got any dates you want to push real quick?
What am I doing? Nah, fuck. I Irvine Improv December 29th.
Oh, nice.
Doing, I think, the Late Show.
That's great.
The famous person who's there doesn't want to do the Late Show.
I get that. Thank God for that.
Right?
At least you're getting in with those people.
Hell yeah, man.
They're good people. Thibault, do you have any dates you want to push?
Yeah, I'll be at the Dump Hut on February blurth, and then I'll be at the Parlor December 20th, and I will be at, hang on one second and I'll give you this, I'll be at Helium in St. Louis January 18th, 19th, and 20th with Steve Renazizi.
Oh, snaps.
Nice.
Good.
So come get some of that. Go Cards. And also, the new 92.7 The Pod comes out this Friday. So be ready for that. That'll be on All Things Comedy's website as well as everywhere else you listen to podcasts. So get some of that, you dipshits. Sam, where are you going to be?
Guys, this week is the Social Justice Warriors Tour of Texas. That's right, the World Tour.
I've been promoting that, and they talk about it every time I do the Horn in Austin.
Yeah,
they're excited for it. They're going to bring a bunch of people there, so go check that out.
San Antonio, Thursday, December 14th at the Blind Tiger. San Marcos, Friday, December 15th at Aqua Brew. Houston, December 16th at the Secret Group. And Austin, Sunday, December 17th at Cap City Comedy Club. Brody Stevens, Jim Florentine, Chad Zumach, and myself. Then it's the final Comedy Chaos of the year. That's right, Comedy Chaos. We got a murder lineup. Burt Kreischer, Joe Rogan, Anthony Jeselnik, Brandon Schaub, the very lovely Jessime Peluso, and Tony Rock live at the Comedy Store December 19th. Tickets available at thecomedystore.com. Then Jerry's going to be joining me in Long Beach at the Penthouse Presents The Naughty Show Comedy Burlesque, hosted by myself. We have Jerry Rocha, Jackie Fabulous, Eric Schwartz. Actually, Jackie's not there. It's David Deary, Eric Schwartz, George Perez, Kate Quigley, Jason Rouse, plus Penthouse Pets, Jaden Cole, and Brett Rossi. We are giving away sex toys, stuff to shove in holes and holes to stuff in. Okay, that will be available, and those are at harvelslongbeach.com.
Well, that's a promo right there.
And then I'm proud to bring home New Year's. I'm bringing home New Year's in my favorite city to gig in, Tampa.
Nice.
I will be at the Tampa Improv. And that will be, you guys get I'm doing New Year's, and then I'm doing the 2nd and the 3rd as well. It's a weird week, but I love
what it sounds
Tampa.
like? It sounds like you just promoted the next 9 years of comedy. That's the next 13 days of your life.
Yeah.
That's only in the next 13 days. You just gave 17 gigs in the next 13 days.
You know what,
Sam
dude?
Tripoli is working, ladies and
Comedy
gentlemen.
He's going for the
is
Guinness
like,
record. I don't know what it is.
When you're a Ronin like me, dog, and you got to do it all yourself.
You've been waiting your whole life to call yourself a Ronin.
You got to do it yourself.
Even Ronins don't call themselves Ronins.
I am, yeah, dude, it's
You're
a
the
shark.
masterless samurai of comedy?
If you, as a shark, if you stop swimming, you drown.
It's true.
And if I stop, and now with this tour that I'm doing with the socials, I'm getting how to do, like, how easy it is to get I mean, the hardest thing is getting the venues.
Yeah.
Once you get that, Airbnb it. You know, it's like I'm going to start trying to do one of those tours a month.
Sure.
Book one comedy club, and then book one tour with a buddy like me, you, or somebody, or me and Jason, and we go out there and we wreck shop man style.
That fucking Blind Tiger is dope. You ever been there?
No, this is my first time.
Oh, it's great. It's such a fun, awesome room. It's really good for stand-up. It's like, like 2 stories in the basement, below of this restaurant. It's a badass little. It's a great room.
Cool.
I'm jealous.
Also, I say happy birthday to fellow All Things Comedy comic Kate Quigley. It's her birthday today.
Oh, happy
The
birthday.
gorgeous Kate Quigley, the hard-working Kate
Very.
Quigley. If you hate Kate Quigley, it's because you're just a player here. Nobody. That girl.
So nice, too. So nice.
Hustles. Hustles.
She's so nice.
Yeah.
What?
So what? You want to eat her butt before we get into this, and she won't let you. No need to hate her.
I don't even try because I'm just like, it's a waste of my time.
Yeah, that's
I ain't getting in that line. That's like being a Russian in 1940, and you're like, man, I could use some bread, and then you look at that bread line, and you're like, fuck bread.
that's pro athlete ass right there. You know,
Yeah.
that shit. You got to be at
least a Heisman finalist.
I ain't
You gotta
going after.
be
Yeah,
in
I ain't
the
going
first
after.
round.
I ain't going after Blake Griffin.
Hey, Aaron.
I'll go 2 after him, but I ain't going next.
Can you take your shirt off?
No.
Okay. So what do you want to get? Because I
Why
want
do
to
we
get into this
with
as
Ari?
soon
We'll wait
when
for Ari
Ari's
with us.
here.
Yeah. Because we got here, just so people know what we're getting into. We got here. Everybody at All Things Comedy. It looked like it's like a church. It looked like church. Like there's one person talking. There's like 40 people in the room, all acting like they're attentive. No, it was a sexual harassment training course for everybody at All Things Comedy. How Punch Drunk wasn't asked to not only preside over this thing, but probably give 50 examples of what not to do.
Right.
I'm baffled.
We should have been like the sexual harassment players.
It's no
like an improv troupe that comes in.
You guys come in and act out every scenario?
That's a good sketch.
Respect my space. This is my body.
That's a good sketch.
You can't just touch it.
It's not a coincidence that they had this seminar while Punch Drunk is happening.
Yeah.
They're just like, I'm surprised they're not going to come in here and do a tour where they all just like walk around the back of us. And this is what sexual harassment looks like.
Guys, we are live streaming for a reason. They're all watching it in there.
Oh, of course.
checking it out.
They're all in there being like, they're taking out, sex toys for every hole. Stuff it in every hole or stuff your thing in that hole. That's what okay, yes. That's a red light. Red light.
I just it's amazing that these things still need to take place. Like, how
Is
do
it
people,
though?
How do no? I mean that all these stories are still happening. It's like,
Sure.
How are you still an asshole? Like, how are people still fucking scumbags?
I get.
It's just-
I do get what 100%. It is though. It is really. Listen. Oh shit.
But it's also one of those things. First you get the power, then you get the money, then you get the pussy.
Yeah.
If pussy's last, you're always going to use
You
the
always
power
go
and the
back to
money
it. Yeah, of
to
course.
get, you know what I mean?
Joining us via the power of Skype, looking like a full-on Jew rapper, our good friend Ari Shaffir. How is Jew York?
It's getting cold.
It is getting cold.
You also, you guys bounced Duncan. Bounced Duncan.
Yeah, you guys got rid of Duncan. That's not cool.
Not the cold. I don't know what the fuck happened to Duncan.
He said
I don't
the
know
cold.
What the fuck happened to him?
He said he
was
couldn't
all
take the
like,
cold.
New York's so much better than L.A. I don't even want to talk about L.A. And then I guess he broke up with his girlfriend, and fucking 9 months later he was gone.
Hold, now is she still in New York?
I have no idea. I don't really even know if he broke up, actually, to be honest. I have no idea.
You're the agent of misinformation?
I'm just disinformation.
I like that. I like it. Jerry Rocha's in with us. He's
Cowboy fan, Jerry Rocha.
What's up, dude?
okay.
Yeah, man. It might be too late, but it might not be.
It might not be, dude. It's
late.
well, there's so much that has to happen.
It's
That's the
too
only
late.
Well, too
Like,
late for what?
playoffs.
Too late.
So Atlanta's got to lose. Seattle's got to lose.
Too
It's just
late.
all these like a fucking Russian
I mean, we
guy
play
has to lose a
Seattle,
chess
though.
match.
We play Seattle, so that's one loss.
We play Seattle. If we could beat them, and fucking Zeke will be back for that. So
And Oakland is
like-
coming back.
Yeah.
I feel
It
it,
looks like-
in my butthole.
you're gonna.
I'm pretty much guaranteed.
but Ari, I heard that Atlanta
Doesn't look
has to
good.
lose 2 of the next 3, which I think is going to be almost impossible.
And one of them is Tampa.
yeah,
No, they don't have to lose 2 of the next 2. We're down a game.
it's just one game. Is that it?
No.
But we
yeah,
have
you're down one.
we beat Dallas this year, correct?
I believe Atlanta has a tiebreaker on them. That's why
Yeah.
we need them to lose 2.
No. Oh, it's for the playoffs.
Yeah, for the playoffs. Yeah.
So if we have the same record, you would lose. We have a tie.
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. How did you do against Seattle?
Beat them. We beat Seattle. We beat Green Bay. We beat you. Everybody that we would have a tiebreaker against, we beat.
Guys,
Wait. Don't you play Seattle twice?
No, they're not in our
No.
division.
Oh, so you beat them. So, yeah, you would have a tiebreaker. We would have to play. Yeah, it'll be tough. It'll be tough. I think 10-6 is not going to make the playoffs.
Anybody that could
Atlanta
tie
wins,
Atlanta, anybody that could tie Atlanta, we have a tiebreaker on and beat.
I want to talk about my new favorite team is the Rams. That's my team in this bet that we have right now.
Were you one of the hired
I'm
extras?
no longer a Raiders fan.
Wow,
Were you one of the paid extras to go cheer him on the other day?
I went to the game. Thank you, Ari, for those tickets. It was awesome.
Wait, how much did you spend on him, Ari? Because they were giving them away. You know
Ari's
that,
got
right?
season seats.
Oh, okay. Because Fox was giving them away for extras to go pretend to be Rams fans.
But it was great, though, dude. And you know, dude, I'm going to tell you something.
That's L.A.
The Rams will get L.A. The Rams
You
will
think
get
they'll actually?
They'll get L.A.
I
They're
agree.
exciting to watch.
I agree.
They're fun. They're great on defense. They got
Young.
a high-octane offense, and and they're not in the AFC, and that's the Raiders.
But didn't you have Super Bowl winners abandon L.A.?
Well, because they
It's
couldn't
a
get
terrible
because
sports
they
town, and
couldn't
we all
get
know
they couldn't get an arena. Listen, dude, the owner of the Clippers is building his own arena.
Right.
You're not gonna get LA money, because sports, even though we love it, is like it's way down on the line of things to do.
Hollywood.
It's Hollywood.
Yeah, I mean that's why I think it's like it's almost a
not
waste
a
to get
sports town.
excited because I just kind of feel like that those teams are going to.
I mean, if they're not selling tickets when they're the best team in football, they're not anymore. But
They're not
they
selling
were.
tickets when they're giving them away.
It's like,
They're free.
How are they going to sell tickets when the Chargers come in and when they're not? It's like they're
Chargers
just,
are fucked. They're never going to get – because they're in the Raiders division. They're never going to get L.A. But I think when the Rams get this new stadium and people see how badass it is – and listen, dude, if you could just get to the game –
And they get their new uniforms. Their uniforms are bunk right now.
But you go to the game, you're like, this team is high octane. This is fun to watch. This is arena
You know
football.
what, though? I don't give a shit about how nice a new arena looks if there's so many other things to do. That's why Pittsburgh sells out every game no matter how good the Steelers are.
Ain't shit to do.
It's a shithole.
Ain't
But,
shit to do.
I mean,
Buffalo, they
sorry
ain't
to
shit
all
to
your
do, but have a
Pittsburgh
snowball
listeners,
fight.
but,
Yeah,
you know,
but
I
look
don't mean
at
to offend
the
Pittsburgh.
Lakers and look at fucking baseball. I mean, the
Right,
Dodgers
but-
sell out all the time.
Both of those are because of Mexicans.
Yes, I was about to say Dodgers because of Mexicans. We'll fight Mexicans. We love the
You
Dodgers.
they
even
gotta
though
market the.
Did you know they
Raider,
didn't use
even though they
love the
kicked all the
Dodgers?
Mexicans out.
They gotta
Yeah,
market.
tortilla
even though
flats.
they destroyed their housing
Yep.
and all that, you know, like Mexicans we have this fascination with the Dodgers. But the Lakers, the reason the Lakers are always hot is because 90% of it is just what celebrities are you going to get to go see? Because it's all just famous people who have like a
And
movie
it's also
or
they have a
TV
history
show or
of
some
winning.
shit.
They have a history like the
Yeah, they've
80s
just
and
been
90s.
around for too
and-
long. Like that's why I don't think anyone's going to give a fuck about the NFL here. And what if like USC becomes a top 3 team in football?
They're always about to be
No
that.
one's going to care about the NFL then too. Like they'd
I-
rather go see
I
those
think
games.
if the Rams do some damage in the playoffs, they're going to slowly get a team. I think people are going to be.
I totally agree with you.
I think you have
I
Jeff
disagree.
Goff. Okay.
No, I
I'm with
think
Ari
the
on this
Rams.
one.
I think the Rams are going to have the foundation of a franchise that this city can get behind. And I feel bad for the Chargers because I just don't think.
I don't think they should move back.
Here's why I say no. Baseball is a Mexican sport. Football is a white sport, and the whites of LA have moved to LA from somewhere else.
Yes.
Yeah.
They didn't get behind the teams before. They're not going to get behind 2 teams now. It's going to take 15 years before
they're not going to
grow
get behind
up.
two.
Then how do
As
you
Rams-
explain
They're not
the
gonna get behind
Raiders
two.
following here? It's nothing but
Mexicans.
Right. My
That's
point is,
look away. But Mexicans traditionally, because I can say this, so nobody right.
You could say it if you weren't.
I'm
This is
Mexican.
punk
You
like-
can say it if
yeah,
you
oh,
weren't.
good. Okay, good.
my
So
dog said
yeah, Mexicans have 3 football teams they give a shit about:
Yep.
Raiders, Broncos, Cowboys. That's it. For whatever reason, those are
Raiders,
the 3
Broncos.
teams.
Yep, you're right. Yep,
that's-
yep.
Mexicans just love the
The
Raiders.
fourth
the
fourth
Cowboys.
football team is a soccer team.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny is
But that's it. They don't give a fuck about any other team, so that's why you have that Raider loyalty here. There's no. I've never seen a white guy who lives in L.A. who's a diehard Raider fan. Well, okay, you're the only one then. That's it.
I
but
love
like,
the fuck.
He's not white.
It's not white.
I'm white. I'm Armenian, dude. I'm Armenian.
And yet you've still
Yes.
never seen a white guy.
yes, sir.
What's the deal? What's the deal with Mexicans and Morrissey?
Oh, they.
I'm
okay.
dying to know this.
Okay.
I went to see Morrissey with Adam and Theo and Earl Skakel
and you were the only white people
and,
there.
who else was there? Oh, Jeff Richards and Jason Galern.
What a
We-
shady crew
Oh,
that is.
so we
dude.
went to see Morrissey and Billy Idol.
Yep.
Right, and you're right next door to you.
I heard it was a good show.
Great show. We were the only 6 white people at
Yeah,
that
yeah,
show.
no question.
It looked like they were giving out fucking green cards at this motherfucker. I've never seen so many
you know what?
Mexicans in one place, and I live in L.A.
The answer is disappointing Ari. It's not exciting. But this is 100%
Goes
true.
back to the Smiths.
It's the way he sings. It's Mexicans love that kind of crooning.
Emo. They love that
singer
emo.
voice.
They love
it's
the
the way he
Smiths.
croons. It's the
Yep.
way because he sings like a. If you listen to
Mexicans are super. I mean, like just
they're
when you
very-
flip through
yeah.
Telemundo, they're very
emo.
emotional.
Yes.
they're very like
And
the closest at the on the show is Thibault. Jason's a lover.
Yeah.
Like
I
he's
can
a lover.
tell.
That's why he likes
Absolutely.
Morrissey. You know,
Yep.
we're dead on the inside. I don't
Yep.
even know who this guy. Who's your favorite band, Ari?
I don't know. Maybe Arcade Fire.
Yeah, that's so.
But that is
really?
a very that's a dead on the inside band. Arcade
You know,
Fire.
it's
Yeah.
like. So I get why they like Mexican chicks are the only hot chicks saving rock and roll in
Yeah.
Southern California.
Yeah, dude.
You go to a fucking rock concert, there's only hot Mexican girls
Yep.
there. White girls have completely abandoned rock. They follow ecstasy to DJing. That's where all the hot white girls gone. They want to
or
drop
shitty
E.
rap.
I
or
mean,
shitty
dude,
rap.
I went to K-Rock's acoustic.
How was that, by the way?
Dude, I'm gonna tell you something.
Muse.
Dude, Muse was
Muse is
great.
great.
Nobody came close to Prophets of Rage.
That's what I heard. I heard Prophets of
Oh,
Rage and
nice.
Muse stole that show. I heard both of them stole that show.
Just,
You've always loved Muse.
Who,
but
me?
Muse, you can't really steal a show when you're the
I've
headliner,
loved- they're
right?
incredible.
Yeah, it's kind of you could maintain it, I guess. Yeah, you can't steal the
You
show, but you
just
can
owned it.
maintain
I mean,
Yeah,
you're the
you
guy
know.
who's supposed to own it. But dude, Prophets of Rage.
Yeah.
When he goes on stage, he goes, "These are dangerous times."
I heard they did songs with
Nice.
everybody's songs.
Oh yeah, they go.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
Public
dangerous
Enemy
times.
Rage, everybody,
Yep.
Cypress
This
Hill.
is dangerous
Cypress Hill, yeah.
times, and for dangerous times, we need a dangerous song, and this is the most dangerous song of them all.
And then there was no
Killing
song-
in the name. No, it was.
Ah,
Fuck
dude.
you. I won't do what you told.
Oh,
And
yeah.
dude,
Fuck you, I won't
place
Same
fucking
song.
went nuts. Now, what was hilarious about it is for some reason, fucking Rise Against had to follow that, and you saw
Oh,
in
why would
their
you even do
eyes
that?
That it was like someone had
Somebody's
to follow
got to.
Joey
Yeah.
Diaz in the OR when
Right.
Joey just fucking smoked everybody,
man.
and you just saw fear in their face. They're like, and they're like, "Are you guys having a good time? We're trying." They literally said, "Like we're trying," you know.
Oh fuck! Sorry, sorry, we're here.
We'd like to open with Freebird.
Yeah.
If you're cool with that.
I saw Lollapalooza in '94, I think. So it was the one
Who
with
was it?
the Pumpkins headline that year.
I saw that one too.
Yeah.
Were they still good
out
then?
here, you saw it out here?
No, dude, Ari. So it was in Dallas when it was at,
Sure.
and they had to follow the Beastie Boys. And the
you
Beastie
ain't doing
Boys
that.
smashed.
Smash.
And then
And you don't expect them to smash. They do live instruments for
Right.
like half an hour, and you're like, these guys are
they
all
blew
playing
everyone away.
instruments.
It was they came out, and it was just like they came out all
They're
dressed like
so
UPS
good.
delivery men.
Yep.
Everybody lost their shit, and they were just it never ended. They were just boom, 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 and then the Pumpkins drummer was right before they kicked him out. The dude was I'm not making this up. He was nodding off on stage like he was playing different songs than the rest of the band. So like there was just this mass exodus during their set. It was
Dude, that
gotta
was
be a real
that was
idiot.
Rise
I think it might
Against.
always be. I saw them 3 years ago at Rockin' the Range, and everyone was mass exodus. They're just not good.
You
Yeah.
gotta
They're
be
not
a
good
real-
live.
you know why? Because
They're not good live.
Billy
They're good
Corgan,
songs.
well, he does a million overdubs in the
Yep,
studio,
yep,
so you can't.
yep.
He has to hire
You can't
40
do that live.
guitarists to
Yep.
jump on stage.
Uh-huh. Good
Like
call.
you just can't do it. Yeah, it's.
You gotta be a real
Yeah,
idiot to have
can't
somebody
do
with
well.
narcolepsy as your drummer.
Yeah, it was.
But we all just stared because we all had a crush on their bass player, that chick at the
Oh,
time. So
yeah.
we were all just like, "Whoa!"
She was in
We-
Perfect
Darcy.
Circle as well.
Yeah, Darcy. That was
So-
it. Yeah.
And she
So-
was in Zwan and
Yeah.
Perfect Circle.
So then Queens of the Stone Age goes up.
Oh, shit.
And he was like, he acted like he didn't want to be there,
Who,
which I
Josh?
was like,
Was it right after
Home?
he kicked the shit out of that photographer?
it was,
was
right
that why?
before that. He's
Oh, okay.
like, dude, he goes,
I'm about to kick the shit out of a photographer. Who wants to rock?
something hits his face and he's bleeding,
Oh,
dude.
shit.
Somebody threw something?
So there was these things he had on stage. Because
Alright.
what they do is they rotate the stage.
Yeah,
It's a
I
revolving
went to a
stage.
couple years ago. Yeah, I
And
know
it's
that.
like, boom, and
Yep.
I think something went out.
Damn.
Wham! And hit him right there, and he started bleeding. And they had these giant screens so everybody could watch it, and everybody.
How
had
was
their,
the forum for that, by the way?
dude?
Because
could
they used
not
to
been a
always have it
better
at
concert.
Universal.
Could not have a better concert experience.
Isn't that a great
That's
place?
amazing.
My seats were so high up. And
Doesn't
they were
matter. Not a bad
fucking
seat.
perfect.
Not a bad seat at the new forum.
My dad saw the Sex Pistols the one time they toured
Oh,
America. They were in Fort Worth, Texas, and he went and he told me the story. I didn't believe him, where he said that they were just getting booed the whole time,
Yeah.
and people were throwing shit the whole time, and that a bottle hit not Johnny Rotten, but Sid Vicious in the face, and it's cut his cheek open, and he just positioned his mouth to where all the blood just pulled into his mouth, and
And
he
he
was
could
just
spit
spitting
it?
it. And then he said there's these 3 chicks who were trying to catch his
blood?
blood in their mouths.
Wow.
And then
Sam, what? Sam, what are you doing?
Why don't I get to meet those twats?
Right.
Sam, what are you doing?
Where are
Sam,
See what happens every week? I get hit up by the sponsors, and they ask me what time are the reads. So what I'm doing is, because this is leading into our SeatGeek read, I'm going to write down the time that the SeatGeek read is at.
I'm actually
Sam,
watching it and I validate.
We've been over this. This is a pen and paper situation, Sam.
Ari,
a pen and paper?
You didn't write anything down, Sam. You were reading stuff.
no, he's not. I swear to God, he's telling the truth.
Ari, do you ever write any note in a device? I always use pen and paper for everything. Jokes,
I do too.
everything.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, this is my life.
Because pen and paper doesn't crash.
This is
you're
literally
never
my
gonna
life.
take- you're-
No, that's not what it
Look,
is. We're
Teeb
too
is
old.
never gonna have to take this to the Mac store because it fucked up.
Yeah,
you
that's
know what I
true.
mean?
Yep.
Like it's just
So I got my tickets on SeatGeek. That's
You
right.
actually did.
I did.
know that's
Nice.
true.
I got it on SeatGeek, and it's really easy. I put in Acoustic Christmas, saw the two different nights,
Yep.
and
Tiers
you
of
would have
tickets?
liked to go to second one.
I would have liked both.
Yeah.
I actually would like to shuffle those together if I could have.
And that was the beauty of it, is that I got the
I wanted to
tiers
see
on
Muse
SeatGeek.
and the Killers.
Yeah.
Muse one night, Killers the next
are
night.
they the
If I could-
Mormons?
What's that?
The Killers? That's the guy who's the
Yeah.
Mormon, right?
Uh-huh, yeah.
And you know what's so funny is they wanted to sing
Mormon?
the national
Yeah.
anthem
That's a
at the
good-looking
UFC fights that happened in Vegas after the fucking
really? After the
shootings. And
shooting?
maybe we shouldn't have the Killers singing the fucking national
Killers.
anthem. But all you gotta do is you download the app, the SeatGeek app.
And get the app. You can always go to SeatGeek.com. You put in the code PUNCHONG there. But why not have the app? Because anywhere you are in the country, anywhere you are in the world, you can just go right to the SeatGeek app and see what
So
concerts
it's
are
not
in
even
your area.
it's not like you don't have to be in a certain region. You
Nope.
can be anywhere.
It'll
That's
tell you,
pretty dope.
like, if you're in
You
Dallas.
can put in where you want to
Yep.
be.
Right.
You can go like, hey, I'm in
That's
Dallas
great.
right now. What concerts are going on right now? What sporting events are what's something fun I can do in the town that I'm in right now? And not only will it tell you, it'll give you the best tickets, the most expensive tickets, the best seats, the worst seats, the best deals. And if you use the code PUNCHDRUNK, that gets you $20 off,
Nice.
ladies and gentlemen. I love SeatGeek.
I do, dude. I buy something all the time. Now,
You know what I do because I'm always broke? I just go to SeatGeek and I just look at what concerts I can't afford. I go, oh, wow.
Admire which one you would mind
Fucking
going
so-and-so's
to.
coming to town for $300. I would love to go to that.
you
nice.
go to a lot of live music. Do you
I do,
hit a
yeah.
lot of live?
I go to a
live
lot of
Sometimes, yeah.
I
I go through
love
spurts.
live
I love
shows.
live music.
Me
yeah.
too.
I love
I can't
live
go
shows.
to like live comedy
Right.
shows, obviously, because I either know the people.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, hey,
Or
dude,
if it's a bad show, you just get frustrated and you're like,
Watching
why am I
stand up
doing
is
this?
like it's like if you put a cheetah in a cage and put him right outside the jungle. He just paces in
Yeah,
that
you're
cage
like,
and he's
what
like,
am
"Let me
I
out of this
doing? Get me out of this
motherfucker."
fucking- yeah.
That's what
I'm
it
going
feels like.
tomorrow. I'm going to LCD Sound System tomorrow.
Oh, cool. Where's that?
nice.
Where at, Ari?
Brooklyn Steel. They're doing like 10 shows in a row.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, like, look at Chappelle. Like, was he at the forums? Like,
He wasn't at the forum last night. All right, I did Jay Davis's show at the Parlor. Jay Davis comes to the Red Zone, which everybody does. Everybody's welcome to.
oh, hold real quick. Use the promo code PUNCHDRUNK. Did we say that?
Yeah, we
Use
said that.
the- Okay.
Get you $20. Yep,
Okay.
yep. And so he's like, hey man, as my way of saying thank you, come by the Parlor Monday. I'll give you a sweet spot. I go, cool. I go to the Parlor. I'm sitting outside talking to Jackie Gold and Kate Quigley, and he's like, hey man, one more than you. I go, cool. Chris Spencer than you. I go, great. Chappelle and Danielle Rawlings roll up right then, right after he said that, and I go, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Chappelle still may be on stage right now.
Yeah, he's been going for it. I love that he shot in the belly room. Did I tell you
I
guys?
never got up. I never even got up, Ari.
He did a special
Of
the
course.
Belling
You
Room?
guys,
Yeah.
as soon as Chappelle comes, you just leave.
I wanted to do a special in the only room they haven't done a special in, and that's the bathroom.
Kitchen.
I want to do it in the bathroom.
The kitchen.
main room, the OR, the belly room, all specials. Now it's time for the left.
Sam Tripoli, live from Sacred Ground.
The belly room. And people just walk in. I'm like, what's up with and shooting it?
Before we get into NFL and NBA and the Yankees' big signing, by the way, which is
Jesus
disgusting.
Christ.
Are you a Yankees fan or a
no.
Rangers fan?
300 mil,
Wow.
248. What did you get?
248.
280.
that right?
280.
280.
Jesus. Remember when A-Rod was like, when he got $100 million for the Rangers, and everyone's like, what the
What?
fuck is
What?
this?
I'm not gonna
that-
say
that
what
was-
would
that
you
was
do.
252.
252.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say what would you do for $300 million. What wouldn't you do for $300 million?
I got one.
Okay.
I wouldn't get on my cell phone during this podcast.
Oh, ouch. Bam.
Glad you're back.
Bam.
We
That's 'cause
missed
you don't
that.
have a
we
cell
missed
phone.
that.
That's because you don't
We
have a
missed
cell
that.
phone.
We missed that. God, we missed that.
Dude.
We missed that so much.
$300 million.
No, I go Dallas across the board because I'm born there,
Yeah,
raised there.
respect.
Of course.
Teams, I gotta go with all the teams.
I'm Chicago across the board except for the Falcons.
except for Falcons.
Yeah,
Clippers.
I'm Dallas across the board except the baseball and hockey and basketball.
Well, I mean,
Ari,
Ari,
winners across
the
the board.
truth is, in Dallas, and I hate to say this, but it's like the other teams do well attendance wise, but only if they only do great if they're winning, right?
Right.
The Cowboys, everyone gives a fuck about the Cowboys. You know
How
what I mean?
much
Like,
are the tickets?
oh, it's insane. Usually, it's just like fuck. It's just not why even bother. I'll just go watch
SeatGeek,
it.
you'll get $20 off.
Yeah, I bet SeatGeek will give you a good deal if I lived back home. I go to SeatGeek.
They will give you a good deal. So, all right, so we get here, Sam and I get here, Jerry gets here, and Aaron's missing. And we're like, hey, we're trying to start the show. Aaron comes in, he's like, sorry I was late, guys. In the little office, and you know that big like space in the back of All Things Comedy? Like right
Like when
where
you
the
walk
coffee
into
is,
the
and then
lobby,
it's,
it's
like,
that
right
way. You see people editing shit.
There's 40 people sitting in there. It looks like a fucking church, right? Guess what it is, Ari? Sexual harassment seminar.
Oh, nice.
We got the flyer of all the things you have to read to be like, is this sexual harassment or not? So
Let's see what we've done. Let's just see all these that we have done.
It starts off hot. Let me just say this. It starts off hot. And Aaron, you were at the seminar,
run
so
the checklist
feel
down.
free to chime in at any point in time.
Wait,
And-
time out. Ari,
Yeah.
what do you think the percentage is that you guys have done that's on this list?
How many are
This
there?
is all Ari. This is all Ari.
I've done nothing.
I disagree. I've seen Ari be nothing but a gentleman in all the times
Oh,
I've hung
dude.
out
I'd
with him.
say probably 10%. We've done 10%. I think each one of us have done 10%.
What?
Maybe 20.
Ari, what percentage of that 20% is you? And what percentage is me and Teeps?
Each one of us have done 20%. Overall, could be 60%, could be whatever mixture. But I'd say each of us will answer 20% to these questions.
All right, cool.
Oh, they're pretty crazy. First one, my manager gives everyone hugs. Who gives a fuck about that?
What's that a big deal? I
I've
love
done
giving
that.
hugs.
I've
I gave
given
Tripoli
hugs
a
to
hug
people
when I
that
saw him
work
right now.
with me.
I
I didn't want to say anything, dude, but I felt very uncomfortable.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Then it
was
takes-
it because I hugged you from behind and
It
just
was
held?
just one of
and
those
just
like
didn't move?
hold. You're
yeah,
like,
I just held you.
okay.
I
Gotta
love
go.
giving. There's nothing wrong with giving hugs.
So it's green light, yellow light, red light. My manager gives everybody hugs. What do you
that's
say?
a green.
I say green.
That's a green. Well,
We can't hug anymore.
What did they say?
Yellow. I say it's a yellow.
It is a green.
It is a green.
Oh,
green.
willy-nilly.
As long as it's everyone and not.
As long
Yep.
as it's not
Yeah, what
just
is
chicks.
everyone
or not
all
just
the time?
dudes.
Everyone's the
So
key
So
word.
you got to hug. You can't just hug Tammy.
Whores. You can't just hug the
and
whores.
Portia. You got to hug fucking Bob
How-
and Juan, the fucking
Would it be kind of
janitor.
funny though if the manager like just refused to hug anybody except employees' children's? Yeah. Like really creepy. Like he would only hug like little kids.
little
Like,
boys.
he'd only, like,
Little
that.
boys.
That would be
I work in a busy restaurant, and when some of the waitresses bend over, I take a camera phone picture of them.
That is
That is a red
green
light.
I just gotta-
green light.
I just got a new iPhone so I can have the pictures posted to Twitter within 30 seconds.
Green
My
light.
friends and I rate our favorites.
Green light.
To me, that's a green light.
That's a green light.
Can I tell you why that's a red light for me?
Why?
Okay.
Is you don't know what you're getting into. It's unknown territory. It could be the nastiest picture you've taken, and then it's
Well,
so I don't know. I wouldn't be
The
down with
reason
that.
I want to go red light.
What if
I'm
she
changing
wasn't
it to
clean?
Red
What if
light.
she-
It's because why are you posting them on Twitter? You go Instagram with that, okay?
I agree with that. Aaron, I agree with Sam. Is that why it's a red light? Because you go right to Twitter first?
Yeah, you should go to Instagram.
Yeah.
That was it.
It's definitely a Snapchat
Okay.
situation.
See,
Perfect.
exactly.
Snapchat's even better because then it dissolves and really nobody's
No one
feelings are hurt.
cares. Right.
Go on. What's the next one?
This is stupid
That's a
as
weird
fuck.
one.
You guys had to do this shit.
That's a very specific one. That sounds like somebody was a victim
couple
of
of
that. and they
coworkers-
Did
made
anyone
that.
argue these? Anyone's like, listen, I get what
Hey,
we're
hey,
here
come
for.
on.
Hey, wait till you hear how stupid this shit is. A couple coworkers and I watch a movie once a month on Friday night, in parentheses. Sometimes we watch something that's rated R.
That's it. That's a whole thing.
That's it.
That's a green light.
That's it.
That's a green light.
Aaron.
Green light.
What was that? I bet that was a yellow.
It was a green. We didn't read all of these, so I'm sure.
I'm
it's a
going to
green.
go red light because that should be porn.
Like, why is this pussy only showing?
I mean, it's like sometimes we watch gay porn. I'd be like,
Hey, do you want
Yellow light on that.
yellow? That's yellow.
Do they look like chicks?
Do you want to? Yeah, could you imagine if you have a hot coworker? You want to come watch an action movie? No, you'd show right. What do you want to come over and
Well,
watch
an action movie, and it's like double penetration.
Right.
Look at that action.
Oh, this one's perfect for Punch Drunk. My coworkers tell racial jokes in the lunchroom. Sometimes the race they're making fun of happens to be the race of my spouse.
You know why that's a green light is because I guarantee you that person
Is a race traitor.
has used those I guarantee you that person has used those racial slurs in bed with their spouse.
Of course.
I guarantee.
100%.
Point.
Give it to me, you big
You
whatever.
should have to tell them
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Go, listen, they're doing jokes about my husband, and as a boss, I go, do you do jokes about your husband?
Right.
If they said yeah, then it should be free
It
game.
should be free.
Have you ever been banging
yeah,
anybody
that's
and they go,
fine.
hey, bro, wet my back?
Oh God.
And if they go, no, I'm married to him, you go, just because you're married to someone doesn't give you the right to victimize someone.
Right, there you go. Exactly.
I would say you should be fired if you're complaining about jokes about your spouse.
No shit.
Okay, so how are we killing it?
I mean,
Aaron? Yeah.
We're green across the board so
So
far, right?
far.
Is that what's
So far, I'm really open.
Oh, this one's got to be problematic in the workspace because only humans are humans. Two of my coworkers flirt with each other all the time. No shit. That's
Jesus
it. That's all it
Christ.
says.
That's it.
That's it.
That's a green light. That's a human being
That's a
being.
green light.
Because
Let 'em-
flirting-
No, you guys. it's a
That's
hidden
two
thing.
green lights. That's
What?
two
It's this
green
dude
lights.
it's this creepy dude who's watching his coworkers flirt.
Oh, that's a good point.
Oh.
That's a good point.
I flirt with my coworkers.
Look at see.
Imagine him like,
No.
Ari's paying attention to the question. See, that's a very good
listen,
point.
grammar.
That's the Jew lawyer in
That is a
Ari
smart
finding a way to
move.
get out of this. and
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
that
like
is the
that.
creepo.
All right.
You're right, though. That is creepy. Some guy watching two people flirt.
I'm
That's
going to
fucked
tell
up.
you that. That to me is super green light.
That is a red
as
light.
long as you're not touching yourself while you're watching.
how could you
one of
not? How could you not? They're so hot.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so true. Like
This
the
one's
two-
for Jerry. This one's apparently for Jerry.
Oh, I don't know. Keep
One of
going.
my coworkers has a new belt and he keeps showing it to everybody. Who gives a fuck about that?
Why is that for me?
I
What does that even matter?
Hold on, you got a new belt, Ari?
Yeah.
All right. What kind of belt is it? Leather?
Well, then let's see.
Is
Sure.
it leather?
Yeah.
Let's see it real quick.
Right there.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
That
Look
is for
at that
Jerry. Yeah,
belt.
I guess
Hell
it is for
yeah.
Jerry.
Look at that. Look at that.
You know what I like about
championship belt right there.
Here's what I like about
You have the pubes of Don King.
Here's what I like about Ari. I mean, Jerry, he just looked
Yep.
right into the vortex and did not blink.
Dude, just stow
He
it.
looked right into it. Goes,
Stow it.
today is the day I become a
Stow it.
man.
But now we're getting into the taint zone.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
The bottom of your balls looks like the dark side of the moon. Look at the little things that are down
Dude,
there.
get somebody to trim your shit.
But what's going on? He's got like all these nobbins and stuff on the bottom of his
that's
balls.
It looks
sign
like a
of death.
potato.
It looks like
sign-
like a
that's
potato
a
that's
sign
still
of
in the
death.
ground.
Fuck
Speaking
yeah.
of potatoes, guys.
yeah.
Speaking of potatoes, right?
Idaho Potatoes, our new sponsor. Idaho Potatoes. Go to Idaho for your best in your potato needs.
No, dude. It's
Oh.
Omaha Steaks, everybody.
Oh, Ari, that was perfect for Omaha Steaks.
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
That was one
Omaha
of the best segues ever.
Steaks.
So beefy.
Everybody loves Omaha Steaks.
Well, no. Everybody's working for the weekend.
By the way, I want to say, but as we get into Omaha Steaks here, I want to say thank you to everybody that has been hitting us up and talking about what a good deal that is. So many people have hit us up about that and been like, dude, this is the bomb deal. And here's what it is. $200 worth of steaks, sausages, meats, chicken breasts,
Damn.
desserts, potatoes au gratin, kielbasa
Potatoes
sausage.
au gratin. Why'd you specify potatoes au
$200
gratin?
worth of meat for under $50.
Under
Jesus
50
Christ.
bucks,
If you
dude.
own a grill or a stove,
This is magic.
you're an idiot to not do
Yeah.
this deal.
Especially if
Go
you're
to
going to
O-
have people over for a game or something.
Dude,
This is
it's
perfect.
amazing the deal that you get. Here's what you get. Can you blow that up because I'm blind as F?
Oh yeah, if you got people for a game, it's like it's all you need. It's a one deal, and you crush the
Two
party.
filet
Yeah,
mignons.
absolutely.
2 filet mignons, 2 top sirloins, 2 boneless pork chops, 4 boneless chicken breasts, 4 kielbasa sausages. They throw in an extra 4 for free, 4 burgers, 4 potatoes au gratin, 4 caramel apple dessert tartlets.
That's a perfect Super Bowl party.
Dude, That's an entire Super Bowl party.
Yeah, and we're a month and a half away? Come
Dude,
on,
that's
everybody.
a
get into this.
WNBA Finals every game.
It's $200.
Game.
$200 worth of meat for $49.95.
That's
Something's like
fucking
it's under
amazing.
$50, just under $50. They have great things. It's a great thing to gift somebody if you want to get something for your mother-in-law, your father-in-law, your whoever the hell you want.
The people you're sexually harassing at work.
Whoever it is. I mean, they have 500. They have over $500 gift ideas there. They have all kinds of like poultry, fish, every single thing that you want. Veal, lamb. Go there. If you're Jewish, it is. They have kosher meats. Just put in the code PUNCHDRUNK. You go to omahasteaks.com. Enter the code PUNCHDRUNK in the search bar, and that's where people have tweeted at us. How do I do it? You do it right in the search bar where you enter the code PUNCHDRUNK. And that's how you get the hookup.
Hell
if you have any problems with it, tweet at us, tweet at them, and they are really quick at getting back to you. And it's a good new sponsor. And
That
it's
is
a
exclusive
hell of a
just to our listeners. That's
Nice.
right.
Holy
just
shit,
to our
that's great.
listeners. Because we love you and we love everybody else. And bam!
Hey, is there any truth to this? Diaz is going to go boxing?
Oh, I think they all are. I mean, Silva is supposedly going to box Roy Jones, and they gave him he can do steroids during the fight.
Oh my God!
During the fight,
Yeah, they said he got a voucher to do steroids for the boxing.
I guess once
like
they
in
saw
between
that,
rounds.
I guess once they saw that paycheck McGregor got, they're like, why the fuck?
And
are
now
we...
McGregor wants to fight Pacquiao, and it's just, I don't think it's going to be as big.
No.
I think it's McGregor needs to do UFC.
I think
to
not
keep his-
big will be more than any UFC fight he's ever had.
You're
Do
right
you
though.
think that?
No,
Yeah.
because Ari, not big would be what, half the payday for Floyd, and that's still what, $50 million he'll get, right?
Yeah, even if he gets $20 million, that's bigger than he does in UFC. Why would he not do that?
Right. So what do you? What numbers do you? So.
What if Diaz and McGregor had their rematch in a boxing ring? Would anyone give a shit?
Yo, people would watch those two fight all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never rule the Diaz brothers out.
I think
It would be annoying. I'd watch just because they're big names, but I'd watch fucking Brad Pitt and fucking Jessica Simpson box in a boxing ring.
that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's like, dude. I mean,
At what
UFC has
point-
a problem.
At what point
Everybody
does it
wants to
become a
jo-
spectacle and not a sport? At what point is it not competitive, but I'm just watching something happen?
Yeah.
Well, McGregor,
Yeah.
McGregor
Do you know-
and Mayweather.
Exactly. I know exactly what you mean. It's like when they had
Like, I don't care. Like, I'm never going to be like, oh, my God, Conor McGregor's got the belt in boxing. No, I'm not.
Right.
I'll watch him box to see if a fighter can beat a boxer or whatever, but I'm never going to be like, it's been finished. We all know who the champ is now in the world. It's still fucking.
I mean, you had a good point because it really is. Are
It's
you
still
just
Jesse
watching-
Owens racing a horse
right,
to me.
Right. Is it just still like, oh, we're just watching something to watch it? It's not an
Yeah,
actual.
and that's fine.
And
And
it
that's
wasn't
fine.
like that boxing match between Mayweather and McGregor was great.
It was a terrible
just
fight.
It was
No,
just
terrible.
like.
It was a terrible
What?
fight.
That is terrible. They didn't
It
even
was a
fight for the
terrible
first
fight.
So
three
why
rounds.
is
I mean,
everybody
it's like-
acting like you
and
want to see this
And
again?
everyone was acting like, oh, McGregor really held his own. You're not doing well if your opponent mugs for the camera in between rounds like Floyd was doing. I mean, like
Nope.
that guy, as good as he is, he would know if he's in trouble or not. You know what I mean? He wouldn't
Yeah.
just sit there and start
It is-
smiling to the camera.
He
like
wasn't
it was
doing
a-
that when he
like-
fought Ricky Hatton. He
no,
wasn't doing that when he fought
He wouldn't do
fucking
that when he fought
anybody.
Berto.
Yep.
As bad as Berto was,
This
I
is when
wasn't
earned
fucking around.
title money Mayweather, because this didn't matter at all. He goes, you motherfuckers, I won
Yeah.
my whole career, and now guess what? I get my biggest paycheck ever, and
Ever.
the price doesn't even matter. Money time.
Yep.
And now he's already talking about coming back again.
Yeah.
Mayweather. It's just like, what are you, the Rolling Stones?
Yeah.
I went to
It
the
really
Rolling
is like-
Stones farewell tour
In 81.
in 90,
Right.
in 91, dude,
Yeah,
in 91.
I remember that one. And then they have their Voodoo Lounge tour. Like 4 years later, they're back. Yeah.
How
it's-
much money do you need?
Yeah.
All
Because
right,
he's
what
got
are you
kids
doing?
everywhere.
It just.
What?
What are you doing? Looked like you just pulled a sword out.
What
nice.
is that? Is that your
Oh,
butthole?
Was that a whoopee
Is
cushion?
that a whoopee cushion?
That's what I thought
Yeah.
too.
What is
No,
it? It's
Stacked
meat.
salmon.
Oh, salmon. Very nice.
Oh, Ari, you came in late. Why don't you give us your dates?
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, well, I'm starting my tour. I got for January, Asheville, North Carolina,
Nice.
Athens, Georgia, followed by Denver Comedy Works, doing storytelling shows there, and then New England run with Joe
When's
List.
Denver Storyworks?
Denver Comedy Works. I'm doing storytelling shows there.
When?
Oh, January 17th through the 20th.
You gonna
I
be
might,
in Texas?
I
on the
might
tour?
come up.
Is the
I
tour
might
taking
come
you to
up
Texas? All
and
right.
watch.
Why?
I want to get into that club. I just want to see it. I might come
You're
up.
gonna go to Denver. That's the way of getting into a comedy club.
Yeah, hang out. She doesn't answer emails. You gotta go see her.
Wow. All right.
He'll come see you.
Come on.
Let him do like an hour guest spot.
Let me do a 2-hour
No
guest
guest
spot in the middle of the
spot,
show.
Let him do an
Don't
hour.
do it.
Let him do a
3-hour
45
Let him
minutes.
do an hour, you fucking selfish prick. Let the guy do a
fuck.
fucking hour.
There's no guest spots. It's all stories.
Yeah, I got.
He's got an hour-long story about how he's doing an hour.
I got a story about smoking crack with a guy that you'd love. You'd fucking love it.
Dude, there was this comic in Texas who would go to like one-nighters when he first started. Like he would steal jokes from all the open micers. Supposedly, I never met him at that time.
I know
but,
Steve
like, everyone
Trevino.
said, yeah, everyone said get away from him, you know, and like they were like stay away from this dude if he shows up. And he would steal jokes from all the open micers. He had 45 minutes within. This is actually a few years before Steve started.
Oh,
this
what a
guy,
zinger.
yeah.
What a sneaky zinger. Sam just slid that across the table.
And he
Sam will not hold back on a fucking joke.
yeah,
Hey.
that's good though. Good. He shouldn't. And this guy
God
guess what he
bless
would
him
do?
for it.
So he would go like he went to the Wichita, Kansas loony bin, and the guy. So that this comic, his manager was this guy who
Loony
booked
bin.
one-nighters.
What a name of a club,
Oh, I
the
know.
Loony Bin.
And he goes in and get this shit, dude. He goes in on a Friday early show,
Yeah.
and does a 45-minute guest spot and sells T-shirts. Before
No
the
way.
Before the headliners, an infamous story.
45-minute guest
45-minute guest spot, and he sold
Shut
T-shirts.
up.
And the fucking manager of the club, literally the headliner was livid.
Just so
like,
people
what
know,
the
a guest
fuck?
spot is usually 10 minutes.
10 minutes,
Yeah.
and he does 45.
7.
Seven.
And then the rationale from the manager was, well, he was killing. That was it. Like, sorry, he was killing.
That's
so.
a big problem.
That's the loony bin for you.
That's the big problem with comedy clubs, because I've seen in clubs I play,
Right.
where the last person they care about is the guy who's bringing the show.
Who's bringing the show,
It's
yeah.
like, it's like, oh man, he's killing, but it fucked the show
It
up.
ruined everything, yeah.
I did a show, and
Do you
we're
remember
cool.
that one time we were, speaking of people who steal jokes, when I met you, it was in Addison. Remember? I was middling
at the
for you at
Improv?
the Improv.
You know what's so funny?
And
I've been
fucking-
talking about that story lately on a lot of podcasts, to the point I want Carlos Mencia to come on my podcast to talk about it, because it's just like I've just been talking about it's so fucking much.
Yeah.
What happened?
Mencia just he was at, where was he at? He was at a theater, I think, in Dallas.
This was just after the Snuff film came out. The Snuff film came out.
What's not film?
The one of him and Rogan.
It was the one where he was getting butchered finally.
yeah,
Where
yeah.
it was like I guess it was like the first time when it was
Ari, I
not
think
just
you remember that
comedians.
day.
Like not just
Oh, you
comedians.
remember-
Like it
remember
was like
quite well.
like not just comics think he
Same.
does this, right? It was like, oh fuck.
Same.
It became like everybody in the public eye was like, oh wait, this guy steals jokes. And then and he showed up it was a late show, it was a Saturday. I guess he's in a theater in town, and he showed up to the Improv.
He wasn't selling tickets.
He wasn't selling
so
tickets.
he wanted to show up to try to get people to come to his show.
Oh, so it was Friday night then, because he was gonna be there Saturday. Yeah, so he shows up and does a guest spot. And remember, we were all thinking, oh fuck, there goes the night.
Well,
You know?
I have a rule with Carlos, and it was like if he does a second over 30 minutes, I don't go up, because like that was based on the Comedy Store,
Right.
because it was, I consider that a headliner spot,
Right.
and people are done. So if he goes a second over 30, I'm not going up. I told them, they're like, that's cool.
Yep.
He does 28 minutes, and he is going to murder. He's trying to murder me.
He
If
is.
you listen to him on the Mark Maron podcast, he talks about how he wanted to teach people lessons to show them who's the boss, and he's dropping N-bombs.
Good lesson, Nettie. Good lesson.
Yeah, N-bombs in front of this hick fucking Dallas crowd that's fucking exploding. And it got to the point where he goes, all right, you guys ready for your headliner?
Yep.
And the room audibly goes, like somebody has to follow this. And for the first time in my life, Ari, I got tunnel vision. I never had that before, where I was just like,
You did fine though. You had a great set.
you know what I learned that night? I could follow anybody.
You had
That's
a great
what I
set.
learned.
You had a great set.
Good
Like, it was-
lesson.
What do you mean tunnel vision? What do you mean tunnel vision?
Like I got this tunnel vision, and I was like, oh my God, I'm the guy in the room who has to follow that.
Right.
And everybody
You're
else
talking about me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what really ruined the night
You ready for your
him
headliner? Sam looks around like, I'm ready to see who it is. Oh, it's me? Fuck.
is he introduces the headliner that he had bumped, that he didn't ask to
Right.
bump, and he runs off stage.
He didn't say hi to you or anything.
He didn't shake my hand. He
No.
didn't thank
But you know what,
me.
Ari, he did one of those
Oh,
he did
respect.
one of those like really cheesy, like I thought it was almost like in a way fucking with you. I thought it was like mocking you because he did this like he was like, keep it going, Sam Tripoli. He like really was like he was a pro wrestling announcer, just like really trying to like overhype it. I thought he was doing that to be a dick.
And then he ran off stage.
Yeah, then he ran off stage.
Because he saw me coming this way, he ran that way.
Right.
And I murdered, dude. I remember, and I murdered so hard that I went to the piano bar next door, and I literally walked in, and everyone's like, they all go, "You did it, dude! You fucking did it! You followed him!"
Followed him.
And the mistake was that I forgot there was an 11 o'clock show, and I was just doing fucking shots, and I literally did my entire set leaning against the
right.
That's my guy.
I remember that.
That's my guy.
I remember that.
Just shit faced. And I haven't been back since.
I think that's the first time I met you, Ari. Was at that club, I think. Was at Addison. I'm pretty sure.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Do you play Texas a lot, Ari?
No, I mean Addison really turned into a black room.
Yeah.
Really?
Have you done
the? Yeah, it's really not. You look at their lineup of like coming, and it's like 10 people, and like
it's usually
6 are black, 3 are Mexican, and 1 white.
And the white guy's usually a hypnotist. He's not even an actual.
Well,
comedian,
you know why? Because they think those are the only people selling tickets.
Yeah. Well, they
in
a lot of ways.
Well, they hypnotize you and make you think that.
You ask him about counter ticket sales, and he goes, "Not good." Like I'm like, all right, why am I still coming here then?
Right.
Oh, they told you not good?
That is shitty to say that.
Yeah, they say to everybody. That manager there, that owner there is like, I mean, I ain't going back there. So
you know, if you want to do,
I love that Ari's in a place where he's like,
where?
I'm not gonna work there.
The Hyenas rooms are pretty fun. In Dallas.
Yeah, I'll probably go there.
Yeah,
Addison's not even in Dallas. I want to play Dallas.
The Hyenas room is in Dallas proper. It's right there by SMU.
Yeah, that's probably where I'll go next. If I do a club. If I don't do a theater, I'll go to Hyenas.
Yeah, it's right by SMU too, which is nice. You get a lot of the college kids. It's a good little
I don't know why. In my head, Southern Methodist University isn't in Texas.
Isn't that
like
funny?
to me, it's in like Alabama or somewhere else, but it is in Texas.
It's in
There's
Texas.
a lot of colleges
where they used to put you up. They used to put you up at the Renaissance or the
Yep.
Residence Inn right there, and now they put you up sometimes like nearby, which is like a 30-minute walk, but 7-minute drive. And then at some point he goes like, "You're done." You're like smoking. He goes, "Hey, you need a ride home?" You're like, "Not yet." He goes, "All right, so you're good to get home on your own?" And you're like,
"Oh, it's like Jesus, thanks, dude." Yeah.
Man, fucking give me a ride home or pay for a cab for me. What the fuck?
It's not that hard.
Like, yeah. Experience.
I don't get why people do that.
Save the fucking $10 and then stuck in my hotel room all night.
Ari, when was the last time you did that room, the Addison one?
A couple years ago.
I remember. So I don't know if it's still like this, but it was like maybe the last time I worked is after I worked with you, right? It was like maybe 5-6 years ago. You know how they have all those giant black curtains, right? Because it's all windows. One of the managers decided it'd be a good idea for during the show to have all the curtains open.
No!
And he was like, he was like, it's a beautiful view, and I'm like, it's a Buffalo Wild Wings parking lot is what they're looking at, and it doesn't matter. Like, I mean, not to do that age-old thing that people are stupid in groups, but like if Sam Kinison just came back from the dead and was performing on stage, and a fucking fire truck goes by, everyone's gonna look at the lights. That's all they're gonna do. They're gonna lose. It's so you know what else
is weird? Beautiful view. Yeah, you don't want a view right now.
Right, you don't want to. The view should be the person on fucking stage.
You know what else was weird is like American Comedy Company in San Diego.
Fuck that guy.
Where they have that like there's a door to the green room pretty much on stage.
Yeah.
So you'll be doing stand-up, and then like I'm in the middle of a joke, and then Doug Stanhope just walks out this door and goes to get a drink, and everyone's like, "Hey, there's Joey Diaz or whatever."
Shit.
It's the worst. And it's worse for the comics, too, because when you're sitting in there and you got to piss or whatever the fuck, or you want to go get a drink, you're like, I can't walk out right now. Bert Kreischer's on stage. Like, I just got to sit here and piss my pants.
I love.
And I told him that like day one. I'm like, "Oh, you needed some
curtain
move,
or something, like a whole
goes,
curtain that goes that way."
Never did.
Nothing.
I love that the Comedy Store is now booking outside of the Comedy Store comics, and they're getting good names. Because honestly, dude, that American Comedy Company, I've heard him fuck so many comics.
He fucked me.
So many people.
And I don't know why guys still play it. I'd rather the Madhouse gets people.
Yeah.
And like, hey, dude, if they're big enough comics, take a fucking chance. But that's why I like La Jolla.
I just closed out La Jolla for the first time the weekend before last.
How great is that club?
It's unbelievable.
I love it,
dude. That condo, holy shit!
Have
you been to the?
Like
I know.
I haven't been there since they remodeled it.
Dude, have you been to the new one, Ari?
Yeah.
Have you been
They
since they
just
remodeled
did.
to the
How is
condo?
it? I heard it's great.
It's gorgeous.
Right.
It's like, holy. I remember I went one time before.
I didn't need the remodel. I was fine with it
It
before.
used to,
Yeah.
it used to look like this. It used to, just so people know, it used to look like the set of Three's Company.
Right.
It was like a 1970s apartment.
Yep.
I've done a lot of quality fucking in that place.
I've watched you
Nice.
fucking that place. I remember one time I was outside with, I can't remember who it was.
What'd you think of my style?
Like you looked like a rabbit that was on like 3
Right.
Red Bulls.
That's cool. That's what I go for. It's quantity and quality.
Who's Maxwell's sister? Jenna.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. So she and I are outside like smoking a joint or some
Right.
shit or whatever on the patio. Come back in. Right when we walk back in, it's just Sam on the couch, just super fucking like doggy style, like.
Hold on, was that the Tony Hinchcliffe
Yes,
show?
that was the same night.
Oh, my
Funny.
God. Ari, have you ever heard this story?
No, I have not.
Oh, it's the fucking best fucking story. It's so funny. So it was me, Tony,
And me.
and Thibault were down there.
Yeah.
And we were
It
doing
was years ago.
I mean, dude, this has got to be like 8 years ago, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Him and Esther just broke up for
They
time
just
references.
broke up, right?
Okay.
So
Wow.
we were
So
hanging
it's that
out.
long ago. Tony's
and
just a door
this,
guy.
This somewhat, I'd say, she's pretty hot redhead, and her brother shows up. Tony
yeah.
has this chick show up.
She was hot, but she was nuts.
She was
The
nuts,
redhead,
right?
the redhead, no. But the
And-
other one was not hot.
The redhead was okay.
Yeah.
The other
Other
girl
one was just there.
turns out she's
She was alive.
somewhat of an escort.
So is this a red, green, or yellow light? Where are we at right now?
Okay.
Is this a red light,
What is
green light, or
this?
yellow
Yeah,
we're
light?
at a yellow, but it's
If
about
this
to
is
get
a
red as
sexual
fuck.
harassment.
It's about to
If
get
this is a
red
sexual
as
harassment.
fuck.
Yeah, we're at yellow, but it's about to get RAF.
So
Red as fuck.
Jenna is taking. So this redhead who's somewhat hot, with tagging along, has a brother who is shit faced.
Oh, great. Those are always,
Just
that's always fun.
Shit faced.
What a way to ruin
Like
any
he can't,
moment.
He can't take 2 steps
Bring a
without
brother.
falling.
Yeah, bring my stupid drunk brother. That's
Well,
gonna. Everyone
he
will love
ends
this.
up eating carrots somehow. Well, the sister starts getting drunk, and she starts
I
getting
forgot about this whole part.
fucking really angry with Jenna. Just really fucking angry.
Who, by the way, is the manager of the La Jolla Comedy
And
Store.
the nicest. She
And-
doesn't work there anymore, but
Well,
she
I know,
was the
but
nicest
at the time.
Yeah.
And the coolest person you'll ever meet.
Always hung out. Very
Yep.
cool. This redhead starts screaming at her, right? Just for no reason. And we're just like, what the fuck is this bitch's problem?
You know when you get, like, somebody gets drunk and they're not good drinkers, and then they just hit that turn, and now they're a fucking complete monster? That's what happens
So
in
she's
You're like,
the
get me
condo.
out of here.
Her boyfriend, her husband, or
Brother,
her
brother,
brother,
yeah.
excuse me, throws up
Oh,
all
Jesus
green
Christ.
carrots on the carpet.
Yep.
Fucking
Jenna
man,
goes
man.
and starts cleaning it up. Well, as that starts, this chick she's drunk and fucking looking
Right.
for attention. This other chick, we'll call her the escort, right?
Yeah.
Stands up in the middle of the fucking living room and goes, I want to do stand up for
Stand-up.
you guys.
Yes.
We're like, okay,
no.
try. She goes, but I want to do it naked.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay.
And it's just me, Tony, and Sam.
Yeah, okay, that seems
Me,
fine.
Tony, Sam, and Jenna sitting on the couch, and we're like,
Red
I
light,
mean,
red light, red light.
all right. Sure.
So far, it's a green light because it's her idea,
Yeah.
Yep.
right?
So
and the
then
sexual
she-
harassment thing.
So
it's her
as
idea.
she's naked, this redhead starts trying to get attention from us, and I go, literally, dude, you have no cards to play here.
yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has a flush. She has a royal
Yeah.
flush. You have no cards to play.
She's
Throw
naked,
your
your
hands
brother's
in
dead,
hope to
and
get
you're
some-
being mean.
Yeah.
And she's naked telling jokes.
Did she look good naked?
She was a young chick. She's like 23,
Oh, wow.
24. It's like hard,
Yeah.
unless you
Yeah.
got C-section scars and you're
Right.
fucking out of shit. I mean, that could be said for us, too. If, you know.
Sure.
She was 8 months pregnant, but she was
Aaron,
hot.
take your shirt off. Okay. So that
Aaron,
is
let's
a
see
red
those
light.
fun
That was
bags.
a check, guys. That was
Yep.
a red
Aaron
light.
red lit
Red
us.
light.
Red
That
light.
was
Can
a
we
red
get Mike
light.
in here? Can we get magical? Aaron is red lighting us, and I do not like this.
So she starts doing stand-up, right? This is where it gets funny. She starts telling a story about how she believes she caused 9/11
By going to the library.
by going to the library, not listening to our forefathers.
Yep.
Warn her about Islamic jihadists or some shit
Yep.
like that.
And then she started reading books
That's
about
that's
all
actually
the,
not that bad of a premise.
She started reading
I'm
books.
I'm with her right now.
She
It's
went
not
to the
that bad.
library and started reading books about all the presidents in the past and feels like that was her way of repenting for her
9/11.
causing 9/11.
Wow.
yes.
And then we're all on the couch like, huh. Okay. What's your next bit? What's your next bit?
So anyway, she's doing it, and like, I'll
100% true.
all Tony Hickson's like, get to the punchline, baby. That's all I
That's
said.
right. Tony keeps saying that. Dude, I can't believe I didn't remember this story forever. You remember it so well. Get to the punchline, baby. Tony keeps saying that, which is causing Sam and I to we're belly
You're
laughing.
dying.
Now we're laying on the couch holding our stomachs belly laughing. Get to the punchline, baby.
So we're going, okay, enough. She comes and sits down on my lap, butt naked, right?
Nice.
This crazy redhead chick who's angry at everybody is
here
fucking
comes the green light.
Okay, this might get red light, guys. This is where it gets red light.
Now we're at the red light.
Red light.
The red light was that idiot vomiting.
Yeah,
That was the only red light
that
so
was
far.
red light.
It's important to note that the redhead that's angry is now eating a popsicle.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
She's looking at a popsicle, and for some reason she goes, "Can I fuck you with this?" to the chick, and she goes, "Yeah." She sat on top of me. She takes a fucking popsicle and starts dildoing this chick with a
all the way in.
all the way in, and we're all
Popsicle, go bye-bye.
Yeah.
all
Oh,
the way in. And
Wait. This is a flat popsicle stick?
No, this
No,
is
no,
like
it's
the
a
long-
whole orange popsicle.
Like a bullet.
long.
Oh, not just a stick.
It looks like
No.
a vibrator.
Was it
on
one of
a
those
stick.
red, white, and blue bullets? Which one
No,
was
No, it was a regular
Oh, man.
orange, like orange one. Just like a
Nice.
regular, like 5 licks off of
Man.
a regular popsicle.
So she's
Hold on.
Yes.
I'm going to get a popsicle for the rest of the story.
Okay.
Nigga, you got a popsicle in your house?
Remember when they had that
man, you gotta
smell-o-vision
fuck.
and stuff on television? Like, buy
Like,
this
yeah.
kit, you can smell what's
Yeah. Wow. So then
It gets better.
it gets better.
Believe it or not, it does get
That's
better.
not the story hasn't peaked yet.
No,
Oh, no.
it's not peaked. Not at all. So,
Where's Vomit Boy right now?
Vomit Boy's
Mama Boy's
passed
gone.
out.
He's on the floor and
Okay, good.
he's dead.
So
he is dead.
He can't cock block anything at this point. Okay,
no,
good.
he's
He's
dead.
coma.
He's dead.
Good.
He's Terry Schiavoing it right now. So,
All right, the
yeah.
popsicle.
Oh, by
There
the
you
way,
basically
go,
just
guys.
imagine all that orange.
That's
Ari.
exactly that,
all
but
that
orange. Yep.
Okay.
Look,
That exact popsicle.
All right, if you really want to
Ari,
know what it's
stop
like,
it.
shove
Stop
that
it.
up
I'm
your
getting
butt right
turned
now.
on,
Shove
man.
that up your
Stop
butt
it.
right now if you want to know what it feels like.
Dude, I'm not
Okay.
ready for this. Ari, you're red lighting me right now. Stop that.
So,
I feel too uncomfortable.
I'm gonna green
looking
light
at
this, Ari, because I like what you're doing. Dude, I would totally let you suck my dick, dude. I bet you suck a good dick, idiot.
A mean dick. He sucks a mean dick.
Yeah, chug
there
those
it
balls.
is.
Ari's the kind of guy that would like suck your dick and then try to light your balls like a crack addict.
hey. So she's doing that, and then out of nowhere, I'm rock hard right now, right? I'm like,
course.
hey.
And
you-
Janelle, now at this time, Janelle and
Janelle,
I.
it's not Jenna, it's Janelle.
Janelle and I are sitting on the couch. So it's like Janelle, me, crazy redhead, and then Sam with a naked girl sitting on his lap. And this girl is basically plunger fucking.
Wow.
Exactly right. Throw that upstairs.
Plunger fucking.
Plunger fucking
With a popsicle.
this other comedian girl who thinks she calls 9/11.
Yeah.
So she was doing comedy for the first time.
Yeah. So,
So this is literally the first episode of Kill Tony that was ever
so
get to
funny.
the punchline, baby.
So somehow we get to, hey, you should suck my dick, and she goes,
How?
yeah.
Somehow?
Okay,
Somehow?
yeah.
Who thinks
Somehow.
somebody?
Somehow.
I didn't think that story was going that way. That is that's
she-
a major plot twist I did not see coming, Sam.
Who wonders how we got to that part of the story?
So she whips my dick, my rock hard 6 inches, and that's all I have is 6 inches.
Hey, man.
And that's me just on my tippy toes.
That's
trying to
all
hit-
right.
That's
hit
that's
the
your
stick.
dick in heels.
Yeah. Okay. So trying to reach it. She starts sucking my dick.
I got 5 inches but squared.
What?
I got 5 inches squared.
5 inches
That's your
squared?
dick
What does
in
that mean?
heels.
25 inches?
5 inches all the way around, yeah.
Oh, well, that's not bad. That's
So
that's
you?
healthy.
How long is it long, Ari?
Dude, there's no
5
dick I'm
inches.
less curious
You
about.
have a
than Ari.
5-inch dick.
I see your dick
Yeah.
every Tuesday.
He
How
just
is that
showed us. How did you?
possible?
He just showed us the thing.
Yeah, but it looks like it's way bigger than that.
No, what he's saying when he gets
5
hard,
inches,
nothing
5
happens.
inches.
Oh, so you have a shower, not? I'm a grower. Like if I
No,
whipped
I'm a
it out,
grower,
I'd
too.
be like,
Mine
oh,
is-
baby
mine's
dick.
fucking an inch right now.
What?
Mine's 1 inch
Yeah,
right
but
now.
it's a meaty inch.
It's a healthy.
Yeah,
inch.
It's a healthy,
It's a healthy
meaty
inch.
inch.
It's a healthy inch.
Okay.
It's like one of those where it's not really 4th and 1. It's really like 4th, and you're just right there. You know, it's a hell of an inch. It's a hell of an inch.
fucking time.
That's a hell of an inch.
Anyways, so she starts sucking my dick, and what?
Janelle and I went outside.
Janelle, no.
Oh,
Wait, you
Janelle
walked out?
starts-
That's right. Janelle was
starts-
holding this girl's head and forcing it down faster, harder, because we hated these girls were such terrible
I
people.
loved it. I hated the
She
redhead.
sounds like Janelle is the best comedy club manager ever.
A
That was
million
great.
percent the best.
So everybody
She's
gets bored.
That fucking guy in Addison wants to open curtains up during the show. Janelle wants to fucking help your dick
she
get
grabbed
sucked.
her by her
That's
head and was
amazing.
punching her head down. It
Jesus.
was the best.
Everybody gets bored. I don't know why they leave. I'm like,
Well, it's just eventually
can I
it
fuck
started to
you?
feel
She's like,
a-
yeah. And I
Who's
just
this now? Is this a comic or the redhead?
The
so
comic.
Janelle and I
The
go
comic.
onto the patio of the Comedy Store
'Cause Sam's
condo.
getting laid
This is at
now.
that same condo.
Yeah.
We go in the patio out there, and she and I are just smoking a joint and talking, like giving Sam some, let him get his dick sucked. We come back in, there's no more dick sucking. He's got her doggy style, and it's just like,
well, the problem is I can't get her to make any sounds.
Oh, that's right.
I was just, it was like, I'm like, God.
Well, I mean,
I'm
Sam,
done.
'cause that's the 11th
Sam-
time she got fucked that day.
So, like, all of this was a green light
all of it's
until
green light.
now because you took advantage of someone who thought she was responsible for 9/11. That's really awful.
that the red
I
light?
mean, that's
But then
terrible.
it later
That
on
is a red light. That poor girl thought all those lives were on her. You know what I mean? I think that's why it's a red light.
And then it came
Yeah,
out that
she's racked with guilt. And you're
I'm an asshole.
the real question is what
I'm a
happened to
red
that-
light monster.
Sam pulls his dick out. It's just all orange like a popsicle.
Aaron, take your shirt off.
What happened to Redhead at all during all this?
Oh, so anyways,
Oh,
I'm
she got
throwing
kicked
heat.
out.
Turns out that this girl, like, basically smoked meth with Tom Sizemore, and they would party all the time.
Redhead or the
girl I'm fucking
the
trying
young
to
one?
get some kind of.
Say it ain't so.
And then Tony ends up fucking her. He's like, I can't get anything from her. So
that like minutes after you or like the
later
next
that
night?
I
Oh,
think
Get
okay.
to the cum line, baby.
So then we're sitting there, and the redhead starts screaming at Janelle again, and I just lose it. I'm like, she helped your brother clean up. She's our fucking friend. We don't know who the fuck you are.
We literally
Get the
pretty much
fuck
grabbed
outta
him by
here.
his
Fuck
feet
outta
and
here.
drug him out past the
Wow.
door. And then
Did y'all
told her to
dump him
kick
in that
rocks.
jacuzzi? Just dump him in that jacuzzi?
Basically, right outside there, right by the jacuzzi. Yeah, we just drug his passed out ass out, and then told her kick rocks, twat.
Kick rots, twat.
It's a
KRT.
So while
KRT.
But while you're banging the girl and while Tony's doing it, she does nothing. She just stays there like I'm just gonna watch
Dude,
TV.
she got to watch the master work.
There you go. Hell yeah. There it
It's
is.
like fucking when young doctors watch a
Right.
surgeon.
And she got
Taking
notes. And she got pretty decent notes on her act.
And maybe she bettered herself after that.
Make it quick.
After you told her the KRT.
Make it quick. Get to the punchline, baby.
KRT.
She went and worked on her life.
KRT.
She bettered herself.
Guys,
You wanted to ask me why nobody goes to Dallas, right, Sam? When
What do you mean goes to
oh,
Dallas?
plays for the Mavericks.
Yeah. it's-
Why?
The Mavericks are just like, I don't get it. They're like that schlubby
Next
guy
president
that
of the
like,
United States is coming from that
I
team.
hope so, right? Like, but they're like that. You know, like when a chick is telling you that she wants to fuck you, but she has a
Nope.
boyfriend.
Nope.
And you just realize, oh, I'm being used because she wants her boyfriend to step up his game.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what the
yeah.
Mavs are to free agents. That's what the
I
Dallas
don't
Mavericks
get
are
why,
to free
because
agents.
one, it's a wonderful city.
I love Dallas. Yeah.
Chicks are hot.
a lot of hot chicks
Strippers
there.
are hot.
And then they have that tax thing in there, like with you can make. And Dallas like has a hub of strip clubs. Like there was a.
And the owner seems to want
Yeah.
to spend and
To
do
spend
whatever
money.
it takes.
For whatever
Where?
reason,
the
Dallas
president.
Dallas, the
Dallas,
Mavericks.
Dallas has only been a destination free agency Cowboys, and that's it. Because even A-Rod, that was like they had to, like you said, they had to throw $252 million at
No, I
him
mean they'll
to
get
come.
people here or there, but Mark Cuban is the best owner in sports.
He's
Yeah,
one of
I
them
love him.
for sure. For sure.
He loves
Arthur
his
Blank's
team.
up there.
He likes
Arthur
his
Blank's
team,
up there.
Supports his players, gets fines for his players. He's actually at the games rooting hard.
Yep.
Arthur Blank is the
And
same
he was,
kind of guy.
and you know what? And Ari, to your point, like as you know, in front of the camera as he gets against the league, he's never cost him a draft pick. So you know what I mean? Like, which is I think huge that he doesn't like. Yeah, and he's amazing. That guy's.
Yep.
I was like, and to your point about like why I agree with Ari, and here's the only reason. It's just because, like, I remember I was a Dallas Maverick fan my whole life.
Title.
Most of my adult life, they were my young life, they were garbage.
Yeah.
Right.
They were just I mean, I remember
Perot owed them, right?
when
Who owed
Ross
them?
Perot Jr. It was
Oh,
his son.
they were
It was Ross
garbage.
Perot's son. They were
forgot
garbage.
about that
and then,
era.
and then they had the three. Okay, so the three J's. There was a little bit of hope, and it was Jason Kidd, Jamal Mashburn, and
Tony
Jim
Braxton
Jackson.
fucked you guys.
She fucked the three J's, man.
She
Tony
fucked
Braxton
the
was a
three
Yoko Ono
J's.
of the three
Remember,
J's.
she was supposed to go on a date
With Jason Kidd.
and then fucking
Jimmy Jackson. Action
jumped in the
Jackson.
limo
Did you
and
hear
they
the
took
story?
off.
Ari, did you hear the story? Ari T, did y'all hear the story?
Yeah.
Hold on, before you get into that, this story about the Dallas Mavericks is brought to you
Brought to you
by
by.
Bet DSI. Bet DSI for all your bet needs, whether you're doing UFC, NFL.
Sam just won some money.
I just did win some money.
Now, what'd you bet on? What'd you win?
I forgot, but I did win some money.
Good for you.
Nice.
You know, use the promo
If
code.
anybody took the fucking locker this week, Miami at home,
Dude,
like a 10-point underdog.
damn, that was crazy.
That was easy money.
Yeah,
Easy money.
fuck.
If you had the bet, if you had the balls to bet, and if you
I
do,
would-
go to
I would post it
our-
online, but I was banned on Twitter for a week.
Is that the upset of the year so far for the NFL? Was that Miami?
There's been a
Patriot
lot
game?
of them actually, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, Giants
that's up
beat-
there.
Giants beat Kansas City, I think.
Oh, that's
Giants
right.
When
beat
Kansas
That's
City
right.
was hot and when you guys were garbage, but use the code PUNCHDRUNK. Go to betdsi.com. Use the code PUNCH25. That's what it is. Use the code PUNCH25. That gets you free $25 to bet with.
Dude, that's dope.
And whatever you put in, they will double. You throw in $50, they'll throw in another $50 for you. Now you got free money to bet with. If you're smart, you're going to make more money. If you're not, you're going to give it to them. Either which way, that's up to you. Use the code PUNCH25. Go to betdsi.com. Use the code PUNCH25. They have bets. You can do parlay bets. They have all kinds of prop
Dude, that's
bets
great.
on every single thing that's going on. And right now is the best time in sports to bet. Like Sam always says, we got hockey, we got basketball, we got football, we got college
Boxing.
football championships coming up.
Yeah,
the
playoffs
Final
for
Four in the
college,
college is
yep.
going to be exciting. Throw your money on Georgia. That's what I say.
I like Georgia.
I.
Anybody but Alabama. That's what I say.
You know what? Though,
fucking hate
but
Alabama.
see, that's where I'm at. But
Really?
every time I say that, they always win. Every time, like anyone but Bama, then they win. So I'm just gonna shut up
Me
and like.
too. Me too.
I
And
hate
just-
that. I mean,
I can't
I'm
stand
not
them.
Ohio. I like Ohio, the
I don't.
state.
I
don't
don't.
even mind Ohio State. But this notion
I don't
that
like Ohio
these
State.
certain teams, if they're even close, should be just plugged right in. Alabama's like that. How many losses does Alabama have to have to get fucking? You know, this notion
Three.
that
The answer is three.
the SEC.
If they have
no,
three
you're
losses,
There's no
they
way.
won't get in.
Yeah.
There's no way.
If they have two, they still have a
The SEC
goddamn
is
shot.
not good. Stop
gross.
acting like it's good.
Look here. Let me tell you this about Alabama. I think Nick Saban is obviously a great college football coach, but isn't the real genius whoever's the accountant and just hiding all the money they're giving these kids every
yeah,
year?
of
Like,
course.
isn't
No,
that
and here's the
real
thing,
genius?
because
Of course.
ESPN is so tied into fucking the SEC,
Yeah.
right? That they hide these stories. I mean, dude, so many guys from Alabama's like, yeah, we got cash. We got nothing
Remember that
happened.
kid? Remember that recruit like 3 or 4 years ago on Instagram, just like holding these wads of cash and nothing. That story went nowhere.
And that's why and people wonder why the NCAA playoffs don't get the numbers that they did, because what they're doing is they're like, we got to get these
Yeah.
people in there. And you know what? I'm glad ESPN is dying. Okay, they killed the
am I.
biggies. They killed the biggies.
Well, like,
they didn't fucking
Who
have
called
to.
that? We
I-
called ESPN was going to be a ghost ship 4 years ago.
Well, because I hated growing up in Dallas, like the SMU was. When I was a kid, they were amazing, and it was
Yeah.
because they were paying everybody,
Yeah.
which is, and they were
And they did that
just
30 for 30
and
on that.
they were just
Yeah.
made an example out of. You really, they were the only ones. Really,
Yeah.
they were
And
the only
that's
team
the
who
problem is
Somebody's
that
gonna
those
be
are the
that.
teams that get fucked.
Yep.
Are the teams who pop up and they hammer them.
Yep.
They don't hammer
did it. The
Alabama.
quote unquote traditional powerhouses.
Fuck
never.
Alabama, dog.
The Texas Longhorns will never get busted by that kind of a scandal, right? The
Why?
Oklahoma Sooners, because they just
they're such a giant brand. It's like, if you don't think that Coach K is paying players to go to Duke,
you're out of your mind.
you're delusional.
yeah, you're out of your
You
mind.
don't get, dude. He has a dream team right now. Their guards aren't that great, but that Bagley Jr.
Yep.
is a fucking
Guy's
murderer,
insane.
dude.
Look at Calipari. When Calipari put like, oh yeah, he just put that team together out of charm.
Yeah.
And is that what he did? Is that how he got that team?
Listen,
Really?
dude. You, Marvin Bagley III.
That guy's amazing.
You don't, dude.
I want the
he's
Mavs
getting
to tank
back.
this year so they could get him.
Dude, the Clippers are tanking, and I fucking love it, dude.
They won last night though.
Did they beat
They're not
the
tanking. They're
Raptors?
back at 500.
They beat
I-
Toronto last night.
Ah, fuck, dude.
Yeah, they won last
They
night.
beat the fucking Raptors. They
Yeah.
just beat the Wizards. Like, no, dude. We want Bagley, dog.
Right, dude.
This guy's putting up
Because then you could trade
historic
DeAndre.
numbers
Who gives a shit
within
about
us-
DeAndre?
we already want to trade him.
Yeah.
We want to trade him to Milwaukee, dude. And I want Jabari Parker,
Ooh.
Thon Maker, and anybody else you throw in there.
All right, right now. Okay, let me ask you this right now. If you're whoever was it, Jerry West, I guess, who's going to be doing this? Okay, I know this would never happen, but just let me hear you out. Hear me out. All right. So Milwaukee calls and they say, "Who is it? Maker, Jabari Parker?
Yes.
We'll give you those two for DeAndre, and we'll give you the Greek Freak for Blake." Do you say yes?
Oh, yeah.
How quick do you
Wouldn't
do
even
that?
think twice, but
Wouldn't
they
even
would
think twice.
never.
Twice
There's no way
about
Milwaukee
that.
would be that stupid,
No,
right?
they
I
would
would
never
have
get rid of the
twice
Greeks.
about that.
Greek
'Cause-
Freak. You know where Blake needs to go, and he needs to go, and I love
New
Blake,
York?
and he thinks I'm the only guy that loves to trade his entire. No, he needs to go to Phoenix. This guy gets hurt so much, and there's something about Phoenix and the Suns that they just fucking injured players don't get injured
They don't
out
get
there.
injured there, yeah.
He needs
It's
to
weird.
go there, and he needs to take Kendall Jenner fucking with him.
Is that who he's dating right now?
Oh yeah, he's
Oh,
plowing
I didn't
it.
know that. Wow.
So hot.
She is hot, but
He's
they're
killing
a
it. I
viper
heard he's
pussy.
killing it.
Aljamain, the guy Sterling came to Adam Hunter's show last night.
Right.
He's the guy that got the vicious head kick
Yeah.
at the
Yeah,
UFC.
I remember that.
He was their nicest fucking dudes. I screaming at him, I know you're black. Don't date fucking Kardashians. You're a black fucking athlete. They got that sickle cell pussy. What are you fucking doing? And it's
Wow.
the truth.
Now, is
Dude, the Clippers are 2 games out right now.
of the 8th seed? Is that right?
I don't want to go. I don't. We're not going to win it. Go get
Dude, that's crazy. What kind of fan does want to go to the playoffs?
because I
What
want
kind
to
of
be.
shitty fan
Because
does
when
wanna
I
go to the
see
playoffs?
a
See, Ari, I'm with you because, yeah, it would be
That's
nice for the
crazy.
Cowboys to get a little bit of a nicer draft pick, but I want them to win out because I want them to maybe go to the playoffs, right?
Yeah, but
Like,
your team is
Yeah.
a good team. Like you guys got fucked on your running back. You have a chance
Yeah.
to win it.
by the way, Ari, why the
Clippers
fuck
aren't gonna
didn't
win it?
No, yeah, that's true. I mean, you are right.
If you ain't
There's no
winning
way.
and,
yeah.
like, a
We can get
legit
fucked on
time to
running
do it.
back. The reserve running backs have been totally fine, if
Yeah.
not amazing.
But so,
That's
Ari,
not
so
the problem.
how
we lost because we lost offensive tackles. We lost
Yep.
Sean Lee.
who else was that when Tyron Smith went out? That really hurt. I mean, like, but like
There
that's
was
why
actually no drop off from Zeke Elliott to who they took over.
I kind of wish though they would have taken that Zeke suspension at the beginning of the year and just gotten it over with.
Got
but,
it
like,
over with, dude.
But now,
It
like,
was a distraction for sure. They didn't start
Yeah.
off as strong as they should have, losing to
Yeah.
the Rams, like things like that.
And
It's
you
just
know,
like,
all off season, and you guys are both Cowboys fans, so tell me if I'm crazy here. All off season, all we heard is how the Cowboys are going to run the tables. Cowboys are great.
Yeah.
You had a good year
Not for
last year.
me.
Now you got
Good
all
for
these
me.
rookies
Not
that are
good enough for
moving
me.
in.
No.
And nobody
Ari,
thought-
I changed because Ari. We talked about this. Ari, remember that? And you were like, Ari was worried that Dak was kind of gonna have a sophomore slump and get
Yep.
figured out.
That's
Like,
what
I remember
happened.
Ari called that. Yeah,
That did
yeah.
happen. That's
Ari
exactly
called
what
it.
happened.
Yeah,
I mean, he threw an interception for fucking the first half of the season last year.
yeah.
Dude,
We like-
and then he
you-
lost
you-
his
that
running
kinda
back,
kid?
and it got harder.
Yeah, but I'm
now
happy.
he's
I'm happy he
adjusted.
looked
I think
fucking
he's
great.
adjusted.
I'm happy how good he looked the last game. That made me happy. That was good. 300
But honestly,
plus.
they were tied. They were tied going into the fourth.
I
We
know.
were not halfway through the fourth.
I know.
Dude, I mean, like, look at the Houston Rockets. I know we were on football. They have not lost since
Oh,
Chris Paul
Jesus.
came back.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You don't.
Wow.
You watch. I love Chris Paul.
But how long do you give him until he gets hurt again, though? Right?
I don't
Like,
know, man, because he's
He's not injured. He's not an injury guy.
no, he is. But the
Oh,
reason
yeah,
he's not
he is.
now
Chris
is
Paul?
because
All
everything's
right,
on the
I take it back.
outside.
I was wrong.
He
No,
doesn't
he
have
is,
to
he
drive.
Yeah.
He
that's
just
true.
like, dude, everywhere he looks, there's a shooter.
Right.
There's
right.
no defensive stoppers like Doc Rivers wants. Just fucking gunners. So he doesn't have to go and get hit by everybody. It just get there.
So are you out on Doc? Are you done with Doc?
I am.
Doc needed to go a long time ago.
I
He's
am.
trying to win
Doc
a
needed to
championship
go
in
when he turned against the
2005. He thinks Shaq and Kobe are still roaming the fucking lanes when you could have 2 scores and a bunch of defensive stoppers.
But if you had Shaq in his prime right now on your team, who stops you?
Well,
in
I mean,
the
look
NBA,
at
who stops you?
Philadelphia, dude. They got the version of Shaq right now.
Embiid isn't anywhere close to how
Embiid
Shaq
is a
was.
monster, dude.
He's great, but
You're
he's not.
right.
He's not. Lakers Shaq. When
He's
Shaq
good, but
first
he
came to
ain't.
the Lakers,
Dude,
Embiid's
if you
nowhere
put
near
Shaq
that.
and Kobe's team right now, they would not run the table.
I
Dude,
think they would.
No, dude, because you got
Who
guys,
stopped Shaq?
Dude, everybody shoots now.
It doesn't matter.
If
Who
you had
stops
a
him on the other end,
If
though?
you had a fucking Kurt Fox or Rick Fox out there and all these guys, you can't have defensive stoppers on your team. If you have a defensive stopper, you're down a gunner. It is all run and gun.
Sure, but
you
a
have
lot of
5 guys now that can score 20 a game.
But
the Lakers
but
didn't
watch,
have that.
But watch, like you said, I don't think he's ready yet. But watch Embiid. Embiid and Greek Freak are going to change all that. We're about 4 years away from it going back to being big men.
I
Because
totally disagree with
I
that,
think
dude.
we're gonna. It
I
ebbs and
disagree.
flows, man. It
I
ebbs
think
and
you're
I
gonna
flows.
totally agree with you. It's just like how in the NFL there was a
dude.
run and shoot. Everyone's running
Everyone's
5 wide.
running, shooting,
And then
yeah.
everybody just started drafting DBs, and
Yep.
now all of a sudden you can't run and shoot, and everyone
Right.
starts running
No,
the ball,
what's
running the
gonna
ball,
happen,
running the
dude,
ball, running the ball.
Is you're going to see Golden State Warriors basketball combined with Shaq-type basketball, where it's going to be like all running gunners, and there's going to have
One
one guy
monster in
that
the
can
middle,
fucking
just one
play.
killer in the
and
middle.
that's where it's going, dude. There will not be
Here's where the
defensive
NBA
stoppers anymore.
This is where the NBA
think so.
goes.
I think
This is where the NBA goes. Inbounds the ball. Somebody shoots it from the other free throw line. It goes in. They inbounds the ball, shoot it from the other free, and it's just like 1,000 to 987.
That's fine. I'm telling you, I watched that Rams versus Eagle game live. Ari, thank you again for the tickets.
Nice.
Welcome.
It
You're welcome.
was awesome. Nobody stopped anybody.
Right.
Now the refs suck, dude, and it's so interesting when you're in the
Sure.
fucking in the stadium and you could see a ref make a blatantly awful fucking call. There was a pass interference that changed the momentum of the game very early,
Yeah.
and the Rams got called for pass interference, and it was completely
Complete
not
bullshit.
He fucking turned around, looked right at the ball, and swatted it,
Wow.
and they called pass interference. That is and I saw from way, dude, our seats were in fucking Studio City, dude,
Right.
and they were great, dude, and it was like and dude, you're like, they called it, changed the momentum of the game.
Hey.
The Eagles went and scored off that.
Ari, remember when the NFC Championship game when Deion Sanders just knocked Michael Irvin's hands down as the ball was
Down.
going to him and no flag
You're
whatsoever?
like, what? It's impossible to make that catch.
That was going to be the greatest comeback ever. We were down 21-0, and then they were actually going to maybe go to the 3rd Super Bowl in a row, and then fucking that
They
play
made
with
up.
Deion.
He made it up to you by signing with
Yes,
you the next
he came
year.
back the next year, which was nice. But
and he just went, my bad. We're
Yep.
good.
Did any of you guys see that Bills game?
no,
weekend?
no.
Unbelievable.
Oh, that's
So
a cool
fun.
thing. They have all the games on the Jumbotron, so you
Yeah,
can
that's-
watch.
Oh, really? Is
So-
that see, that's not good. That's why the Rams aren't going to make
Well,
it. Dude.
once the Rams
They've
game
shown you other
started-
games during the
once-
game. Like
once
that.
the
They
game
got to.
started-
Yeah.
They
I'm
got to
telling
do
you
that.
do this. I'm telling you this right now, and we could.
How many Eagles fans? There's a ton of Eagles fans over the one.
But there was just as many. I
Half.
couldn't believe that how many Rams fans were
But see,
there.
that's the difference, though. There shouldn't be just as many. There should be. They should
Yeah,
dwarf
you
the
should not
Eagles
say
fans.
that. You should
There
not be
shouldn't
able to say that.
There should,
But
there
dude,
were
it's a
just as
brand
many.
At a home game, you're
At a
like,
home
I
game?
can't believe how many Rams fans were at an LA
Like,
game.
I couldn't believe
You
all
shouldn't
these
say that.
Rams
There's
fans-
no
yeah.
other city in
So what
America
happens,
that
what,
says that.
What happens?
You, dude, all the time
But wait,
you
wait,
see
wait.
the Dodgers going on.
Wait, next
I hear
week,
all
let's
the
just
fucking
pretend-
commentators going, there are so many Dodger fans here. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's just piping it up, though. But like, let's say
No, but they'll show it like it's
next
tons.
week. Let's just hypothetical. Next week, the Rams have a home game against the Raiders. How many it's all Raider
The
fans.
last game
It
in
would
the
be-
Chargers, it's a home game for
It would
the Chargers.
be 90%
It will
Raider
be all
fans.
black.
It'll
It
be
will be all
90%
black.
Raider
Yep.
fans.
But
No question.
I'm telling you, dude, this is the beginning of them building. Dude, when you got a good team like this
Right.
is how you get fans. Because I'm telling you, you're going to
Sure.
get Raider fans to be like, dude, they're
Fuck
fucking
it.
north.
They're in
the
Vegas.
fucking, there's the.
I just don't think Raiders
they're
fans
NFC.
they're too
They're the
loyal. Raiders
NFC.
fans are too loyal. They're not going to ditch, man.
They'll be like this. They're the NFC. I'm a Raider till I die, but I could fucking follow.
I think so. To more of Ari's point about like all the football fans who live in LA are transplants. Like they're looking this as a godsend that you have an AFC and an NFC team in LA because 90% chance the team they grew up rooting for is going to come to town and they're going to
Exactly.
go watch them. Like that's it. Like there's a right. Like
Eleanor
Yeah.
was sitting.
it
with
doesn't
two
matter
hats
if
on.
the Kansas City Chiefs come here.
She had
there's
two
going to be a
hats
shitload
on.
of Chiefs fans, right? If you named the team,
Oh.
there is going to be a shit ton of their fans that would come here to support. I don't think that would like. I don't know. That's kind of like if you go to a USC game, there's not going to be a ton of Stanford fans hanging out. Like
I think
just,
it's time to open the lines, dude. We gotta get some calls in
Oh,
here.
shit.
Hear what they think of Jerry Rocha
Really?
and his fucking Netflix special Mexican holiday.
No, it's Mexicans love Morrissey. is the name of
Mexicans
it.
love Morrissey, guys.
All
if
right.
you want to call in,
Mexicans encanta Morrissey.
All right, did anybody see that? What do you guys think about that Jaguars Seahawks fight?
Dude,
I didn't
okay.
see it. Was it bad?
Oh my God!
Did you
all
see
right,
the dude climb to the stands already?
Okay, so the multiple ejections.
Yeah.
One guy from Seattle is leaving. It's in Jacksonville. While he's leaving, a fan throws a Gatorade bottle at his head. He takes his helmet off and then goes over to the person that threw it and starts jawing at him. While he does that, gets a beer thrown on him and another
beer, I think,
Gatorade
right? Yeah,
bottle
yep.
thrown at his head, which now he's climbing into the stands to fight this guy.
Oh, I saw that.
Where
Yep.
security is grabbing him, basically horse collar tackling him by the back of his shoulder pads and pulling him off of that. It
was
was
amazing.
awesome.
You know what I think? I think that should be allowed one game a year. Just one game. You know what I mean? Like, a player is allowed to go fuck up a fan.
Well,
like, I think
this.
that would be amazing.
I will say this.
Like, just one. You don't know what game it's going to be. They tell them beforehand, like, all right, this is a game. You vote on, the team gets a vote on which player does it.
Here's what I hated. The Seahawks Jacksonville already won the game. You lost, Seattle. You lost. And now we're in victory formation, and we're taking a knee. So if I'm Blake Bortles and I take a knee, don't blow my offensive lineman up. You know the game's over.
Right.
You know ain't nothing going to happen. You're not going to force a fumble.
Right.
Now you're just trying to injure somebody.
Yeah. Just playing dirty at that
Now
point.
you're being unsportsmanlike and a shitty fucking human being.
Yeah.
So Seattle does that. They start a fight right when I take a victory formation knee. Seattle and now a huge fight breaks out. Well, everyone gets ejected. Why you get ejected? Of course the fans are going to be mad you just did that. I want to go home. I want to go home. The game's over.
Yep.
And now I got to wait for 15 more fucking minutes.
So you got this Seattle player who's already pissed, right? He does like a sore loser move, right?
A big-time sore loser
And
move.
then as he's walking out, people are throwing shit at him. I guarantee you it's Jacksonville, Florida. So I bet he maybe heard a racial slur or two.
Or three.
Launched his way.
Or
you know what
four.
I mean? So, yeah, like.
Right.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, calling into the It's Just Fruit hotline. You're here with Ari Shaffir and Mexican emo Jerry Rocha. How are you?
We really have calls?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, you guys?
Hey, what's up? Thanks for calling in to the It's Just Fruit hotline. That's right. Go to that'sitfruit.com. Use the promo code
let's give him an actual
PUNCHDRUNK
read.
at 10%. Get 10% off.
Hey, while we're doing this ad, we should tell them the website they should go to instead of whatever the fuck you said.
Okay. What's it? It's that's
it.
fruit.com.
Use the code PUNCHDRUNK to save you 10% off, everybody.
10%
That's
off,
great.
guys.
Good fruit bars. They're good for you. They're
Nice.
healthy. There's only 150 calories per. Gluten-free, guilt-free,
Look at
guilt-free
that.
treat. Every age, every diet, every single human being on the planet should eat this!
What do you got to say, buddy? Do you love fruit?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of fruit
Fuck
and
yeah.
fruits.
So what's the word?
LGBT. I would just the reverse Kobayashi.
What about it? Yes,
I
it's
want-
coming.
I think the second and third place, the person in third place should have to shove more hot dogs.
Ooh, that's
Up there,
interesting.
Rick.
That's
No,
interesting. I like
don't
that.
think so.
I actually
don't
love that,
think
and
so.
that is it. That's happening.
Bad
Good
call.
job.
Bad call. That was a
man.
bad call.
All right, could you hear that or not? We're trying something new here.
Zero.
You couldn't hear it?
Okay. Because we got a splitter where we can keep you on it, but you should be able to hear it.
I thought you could hear it.
It
Fuck.
was, he was saying that the reverse Kobayashi, which I don't know if you know about this bet.
No. What's this one?
It
I,
sucks.
I like to
It's
see
a
people
shitty
guess.
bet.
Yeah, I like
You know
to
who
see people guess.
Kobayashi is?
Sure, of course.
What would a reverse Kobayashi be?
Oh, God. Man. I don't know. Wait, no, I don't know Kobe because I'm thinking of
That's
Star
the guy
Trek.
that won all the hot
Something
dog
to
things.
do with
Oh,
it.
that guy. Okay,
Yeah.
so you got to vomit?
No, you
No.
got to put him in your ass.
Oh, Jesus.
So
the
he's
worst
got the
thing
Cowboys,
ever.
he's got the Raiders, I have the Falcons. Whoever has the best regular season record,
Yeah.
You got so fucking lucky this week. That was a long field goal you hit,
Ah.
and then they were down at field goal range and threw an interception.
hey, bro.
Ugh.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro.
Ryan Hill just called in. Ryan calling again.
Hey, bro. By the way, everybody wants to say Atlanta's fucking tanking this year. We have the exact same record right now that we did last year at this time.
You're in the last playoff spot. It's not a tank. Right now you're in the last playoff spot.
So who?
But
So
you're
you
also
get to
only
pick
one
who
game
shoves
up
them?
of the
Then
Cowboys. with
whoever
reverse
wins the
Kobayashi.
best regular season record, everybody else has to pay off the reverse Kobayashi.
Oh, my God.
Ryan Hill, who is now taking, or did he hang up? Ryan, you there?
No, I'm here.
Ryan is taking Krav Maga, the fucking
Oh.
karate of the Jews.
Yeah, man.
One of the best taco shops, Don Carlos in La Jolla. How are you, Ryan?
One of the best places in town.
Not too bad. I'm here in Sam's cool down zone still.
You are in the cool zone.
Hey, Ryan,
You
I
gave
was
him a cool down.
I had to give Ryan a cool
I was
down.
so bummed. I was just in La Jolla, and the night I went by, you weren't there, but I still ate there, and it was fucking tremendous food.
It's the best.
yeah.
That is Jerry
Thank you
Rocha,
so much, buddy.
Mexican.
Mexicano, Gerardo Rocha, Mexicano.
So what's up? What do you got, Ryan?
Ever since Ryan got a cool down, we've just been getting deliveries of gummy bears and pizzas and all kinds of
nice.
shit.
Hey, dude,
I kind of like Ryan in a cool
Some
down.
people learn from the cool down. Some people learn from the cool down.
Did you like the bag of dicks?
Oh, is that you? Yeah, we ate them.
Yeah,
They
he
were
sent
good.
you the bag of dicks that we ate.
Can Ari hear any of this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ari, can you hear this?
Ari, this is Ryan Hill. He sent us a bag of dicks, some pizzas, some other stuff.
Ari
Him
was
and
here
I
for the
argue
pizza.
about pedogate all the time. That's where we were at. Ryan, you got to keep it quick because we got to relay what you say to Ari.
Okay. So
All right,
I
I'll
wanna
give
know
you,
what kind of hot dog you guys gonna do?
What kind of hot dogs? I think you should be able to pick your hot dog.
Yeah, you should. And I want.
Wait, you pick the hot dog that goes up your ass, or the winner gets to pick
No,
the
I
hot
get to
dog?
pick up what goes through my ass.
That's gotta be a full-size hot dog.
Yeah.
Do
I
the mini
remember
franks.
that.
Do those
Gotta
little
be a
mini
full-size
franks.
hot dog, Sam. You're not going to gherkin pickle or something.
No, I want to do like an entire. Because isn't it an entire pack of hot dogs we have to put in your ass, or is it just? How are we doing this?
One
I think quarter
one
pound Hebrew
hot
National.
dog.
One link.
Hot dog
One.
One
One
link.
hot
Pound
dog.
Hebrew National is going up that Armenian
pack.
keister.
Hot
Yeah.
dog pack.
All right, you have to have a kosher, some sort of kosher meat.
I will be doing hot. I will be
Can
doing
I
a
just tell you
Dodge.
this? Hold on, Sam. How do you feel about your position in the bet right now?
I think I got fucked. I was down
Yeah.
one at the start of this, and now I'm down two. So I think I got fucked.
Honestly, if they had beat Kansas City, not
Hey,
only would
how do you feel? How do you feel going
a
into
playoff
stretch
spot
though?
right now, but you would be one game back of Atlanta and tied with the Cowboys. Now you're 2 games back of Atlanta
Yeah,
with 3 games
I
to
think
go.
it's
And-
bullshit.
hey,
I got fucked.
Let me ask you guys this, Ari.
What?
What are you doing Sunday night? Because you guys play Sunday night, and we should do like a. We should Skype from your place
Oh,
and do like a
yeah.
Patreon, Cowboys,
I'm out of
Raiders.
town.
Ah, damn. All right,
I'm out of town. All right.
I run my hour.
Cowboys Raiders podcast would be good because if
Huge one.
Dude.
Raiders win that game, not only is
Then you
Sam
win.
back, and then we beat Tampa, you're both
out.
fucked. You're both fucked.
I mean, I don't see how you're not running. You're pretty confident you're going to run
He
away
has
with
3
this thing,
games,
right?
but they're 2 hard games.
We
after
already
that.
went on the table. And guess what? Philadelphia Eagles game 17 for the Cowboys just got a whole lot easier.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, it did.
Yep.
Sure
Dude.
did.
Yeah.
Dude.
617.
What are the odds?
Poor
What are the
Wentz.
odds that
Poor
the
Wentz.
Falcons go 2-1 for the last 3, and the
Pretty-
Cowboys go 3-0.
What's up,
And
boys?
neither me
Bad.
nor Tebow puts hot dogs up our asses, and only Tripoli does.
No,
Ooh,
Wait,
that's
so
some
what? Yeah, what happens
bullshit.
if the Falcons and the Cowboys end with the same record?
If there's
We already
any,
said
if
tie,
there's, if there's
don't
any
do it.
tie whatsoever, everybody
No
does it,
tiebreaker.
including Aaron.
Yes. If there's a tie, everybody does it. Yes.
No, that's not what we
Wait,
said.
is
Yes.
Red light,
Red
red
Is
light.
this contest a red, yellow, green? What light is this contest on?
This is
Section
yellow.
one?
This
Well,
is
right
yellow.
now, Ari.
This is
Oh,
yellow.
oh, get the bag. Get the bag. We got to do a bag
Oh,
bag of bets. Bag of bets. Bag of bets.
Hello, you guys live or what?
Hey,
Ari,
dude,
Ari.
congratulations,
Cowboy.
617. You are here during a very ceremonial bag
Oh, nice.
of bets.
This is what you get for
Ari's
just
team-
saying, I don't have to look at my fantasy team. I'll let somebody else
Cowboy
run
is
it
doing
for
it
me.
too. Well, hold on.
Cowboy
Whatever
is
you
doing
pick
it as
out.
well.
Let Joey Rocha pick it out. Let Joey Rocha pick it up.
All right.
Whoever's picked out Cowboy, you're doing it too.
Yep,
All
Cowboy
right.
and
All right,
Ari
what am I-
are
what
gonna
am I
do this.
doing?
You're just
picking
pulling
out
out
the
this
bag
and
of
reading it.
Ari got last. So right
Nice,
now,
okay.
Ari
right
finished
now,
last
hold
in the
on,
fantasy league,
hold
so he
on.
has to pay off
Just
a
to
bet.
let everybody know, you owe 2 bag of bets, Ari. You owe 2 bag of bets.
Yep.
I
I
owe
owe
no
begging.
bag
Oh,
of
wow,
bets.
look
You're
at
about
you.
to know a big one, though.
You're an honorable man, Sam.
You're about to know
All
a
right, so
big
I'm
one.
reaching in and picking this.
Yep.
All right.
This is gonna be
What's the
great.
second one I owe? What's the second one I owe?
You owe fucking panhandling.
All
This, panhandling
Yeah,
and
what's
this.
the second one?
You're about to find out, fuckface.
Oh, and this. Okay.
Eat a hot something Carolina Reaper pepper during the show.
Okay, so you have to eat a Carolina Reaper pepper. It wasn't the best one. Fuck! I was hoping you'd get the right up the butt.
Hey,
one.
you're welcome, Ari.
Yeah.
I don't like that one.
You got to eat.
Oh, hold on. You want to go back in?
You want me to do one more?
You
You want
wanna
me to
do
pick another one?
I mean, that one's gonna be painful as fuck.
All right, let me try.
I'll
again.
give you
Let me
the option of going back in
We'll
the
let
bag,
go
or you
back
can
in
do
the
this.
bag. We'll go let you go back.
I'll go back in the bag and
We'll
pick
give
another
him
Here's
one.
the
a new
mulligan,
rule
the
on
mulligan.
punch drunk.
Mulligan.
With the bag of bets.
You get a mulligan.
You can turn it down, but you gotta
Go
pull
right
in or
back
pull
in.
2.
No. I'm
Nah,
not
you're not
two.
pulling 2.
But let's
me
say
see.
you already pull one. You don't want to do it. You could pull out 2 and do them.
No,
All right, so am I pulling out just one?
that's
Just
not
one.
a
Pull out
rule.
one.
All right,
Pull
pull
out
out
I'm
one.
stating for anyone who says that.
All right, wait, stop. All right, you are saying you don't want the Reaper and you're taking your mulligan.
If you guys let me have a mulligan, I'll take the mulligan.
Okay, here's what it
Okay.
is
But that's
then.
not a
All right.
wait. But that's not a rule you can just always do.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh, yeah.
No, this is easy. Ari, You made the right call. No, it's Sam. Start a
cheating. What is
USA chant going. Start a USA chant.
Oh, yeah, that's the one. You got to get a USA chant going on a subway and record it in New York.
Yeah, but you gotta get people chanting
You got
it.
it.
You can't
And,
be by
and
yourself.
if they don't start doing it,
Give me
it
that.
doesn't
Where
count.
is that?
It gave it to
I
you.
put it in.
Fucking get it out of here. It sucks.
No,
I
that's
could
pretty
do
good.
that. Why? That's crazy because I'm the only one that could have done that.
You got to do it somewhere.
but you could go
no,
on
no,
the
no,
bus.
no.
I could
Bus,
go on the
anywhere.
bus.
You could do it at a game somewhere, but you have to be in public and get a lot of people getting a
It's a public
USA
USA
chant going.
Okay, I can do that. I
Wait
can
a
do that.
minute.
And you
Throw
can't.
that
Bullshit.
one
No
out. Throw
ringers.
that one out. Don't
No
put that one
ringers.
back in.
No
Throw that one
ringers.
out.
I'm so pissed.
Wait.
dude.
So Ari,
Hold on.
Fucking easy, dudes.
What's that? 617? What'd you say?
It's way too fucking easy of a bet.
The people have spoken. It's too easy. Ari, you got out of that. Fuck that, man.
You
Dude,
got
Joe
and,
Jackson, give me a mulligan.
and,
Ari.
and you got to eat a Carolina Reaper pepper while you do it.
Yeah,
Ari.
there
Yeah,
you go. There you
USA.
go.
Reaper pepper in the ass. Reaper pepper in the fucking ass.
617
617 wants a Reaper
You got to
pepper in the
ring a
ass.
Reaper pepper in
Hey,
your
Hold
eyes.
on, hold on. Real quick, 617 on it. It's Just Fruit Hotline. What do you got to say real quick? It's
I got
fruit.
2 important questions for you guys. This is
Great.
North Shore Dan. I'm live from Salem, Mass.
Live.
Nice.
He's live.
Salem, Massachusetts.
Live.
He's live. What's up, bud?
What's up in Salem?
Fucking witches and shit. All right, check this out.
Yep.
Okay.
Why don't you guys ever talk about fucking hockey?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's a great question.
Great question. What's your
Each
second
one of
question?
us has a favorite sport.
There's
Ari has
nothing-
baseball. Thibault has gay porn. No football.
Gay porn.
And I
We'll
have
get a
basketball.
hockey guy.
Dude, hockey.
We need a fucking hockey guy.
I will
all
say
right?
this about hockey: there's the best thing in sports is an overtime playoff hockey game.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing is more
Live sport, hockey live is the best
Unbelievable.
sport.
Unbelievable.
It's the
They are
best.
4
I agree.
in regular season overtime. 4 on
Arguably the most athletic sport.
What's your
I would go with
second
most
question?
athletic.
What's your second
Come on.
question?
What's question 2?
Next question. Steve and Sam, you neglecting Boston all the time. I've seen Ari, I've seen Steve, I see all you fucks except for the 2 of you. What the fuck?
I'm in negotiations
Afraid of the
with the
cold?
Boston Comedy Club to come out there and play there.
I'd like to come out there soon. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the Patriots, and so ever since the Super Bowl loss, I've kind of I haven't even been
I
thinking
wouldn't
about
want
the
to
B
set
word.
foot in that
I'm not
place.
even
I'll
thinking
be
about the
there
B word.
January 26th.
Ari will be there January
January
26th.
26th, Ari will be
I've
there.
seen Ari. I met Ari at the Wilbur. He opened for Steve Brennan.
Wilbur, 2 shows at the Wilbur Theater.
Yes.
So, hey, Ari, I got a question for you, and I don't want
Thanks
Sam,
for calling in, dog.
I don't want Sam and TV to
Thanks,
get pissed.
thanks
at me.
guys.
Bye,
They're
bud.
going to. I can already tell you, Sam's going to, and Steve might laugh and might get pissed.
What's
All right,
that?
So you have to start a USA chant in public, right? Just do it next time you're at a comedy club, dude. How easy is that? That's
Nah,
pu-
that don't count. That
That's
won't
not the
count.
That
spirit of
doesn't
the
count.
law. It's
But
not
that's
the spirit of
technically
the law.
public, isn't it?
not
That's,
a-
that's
Yeah,
a real
but-
trick you're bringing
Jerry,
up.
we're glad you're not in this because you are worse than me. I'm wincing, chinsing on this shit.
I'm just trying to help you, Ari. I'm just trying to do.
I
make
appreciate that, but that's some real fucking Armenian shit you just pulled.
Fuck this Jew, dog. Fuck this Jew. Hey, Aaron, can you take your shirt off?
Aaron, what's up with that shirt, bro? Let's get
Seriously.
those fun bags out.
Let's fun bags. I just want you just hey dude, just yell.
We've all seen it.
Just
We've all
yell.
seen a Nintendo controller before. You're
Come
not,
on.
come on, now lose the shirt.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Hi, you're on with Punch Drunk on It's Just Fruit. It's fruit.com. It's what?
That's it. Fruit.
That's it fruit.com. And you are we're talking should Aaron take his shirts out and yet let the yams rock out.
Yeah, see those big nips.
What? Yeah, we want to see nips. We're not talking about Asian people. Oh, he hung up on us. I like that.
He's
I
like, I
like
want to
that.
see
here.
some nips.
Oh, what
I'm
up?
here, I'm
502. Talk to us real quick. You're
502,
on.
this is Max. Real quick.
What up, Max?
I'm playing you fantasy this week.
Who?
And I'm
Playing
gonna beat
who?
You.
Who?
Fuck you, you're gay.
Who?
You.
Who? Oh, he hung up. Oh,
By the way, Teeb has left the building in the Punch Drunk Fantasy
boom.
League. I'm
Tripoli's
gone.
still in, and I'm going to
gone.
beat that mofo.
Dude, Ari, how can any of you do fantasy?
I love it.
I hate
I
fantasy.
don't.
I love it.
I
Because,
love
like,
it.
don't.
okay,
I let
okay,
somebody else do it for
so
me.
you're a
Fuck me
Falcons
over.
fan,
I-
right?
It's the last time I'm doing anything with fans.
Are you a diehard Falcons fan?
diehard, yeah.
Okay, so how could you sit there and go, well, I need the Falcons to win, but Drew Brees better throw 5 touchdowns against them. How could you
I don't
do
think
that?
I have anybody in the NFC South on my team.
But what if you did? Could you still root for them? Could
No,
you root?
dude, I don't play anybody playing my team. Even if I'm going to lose the fucking week,
Right.
I won't play anyone playing the Raiders.
See, that's why I couldn't do it.
But sometimes it softens the blow. Like, let's say Eric Ebron's my tight end or whatever.
Right.
And the Falcons are playing Detroit. And he gets a touchdown. I'm like, God damn it.
Hold on.
At least I got points for
Right,
it.
Hi, you're on that'sitfruit.com hotline. Talk to us.
What's up? What's up? Is this Sammy Trips?
You got it.
It is.
Trips, Teeps, Ari.
Oh, shit.
Jerry
I'm
Rocha.
calling from Canada.
Oh, you're calling from Canada. We
Imagine
love
that.
Canada.
Imagine that.
What's up, bud?
Just chilling, just chilling. What are you guys doing?
Well,
we
we're
were just
doing a
talking about our favorite
podcast.
poutine recipe.
Yeah, I just seen you guys on YouTube. That's a trip.
Well, thanks for calling in, dude. Any thoughts on Ari? Did he chintz out on a hot pepper, having a chance?
Chance out, you both said you shouldn't do it.
Well,
I think you got it easy with the
I gotta
fucking-
be- look,
That's
Sam-
not
Sam-
true. We wanted to go back in the bag and get something worse for you, and you lucked out.
yeah.
But in Ari's defense,
Good use of a mulligan. That's all I'm saying. Good use
we
of a
all
mulligan.
get a mulligan.
Wait a minute.
We all get
In
a
my-
mulligan.
in
Yes,
my-
and I do it.
We all
That
get
was
one
just
mulligan.
one
We all
of you.
get
I'm
one
gonna let you
mulligan.
do the-
Look,
We
I
all
got
get a
look.
mulligan.
I gotta have
We
the.
did not all get a mulligan.
I gotta
We
support.
all get a
People say we
mulligan,
don't want you doing
buddy.
that. That's fine.
We all get a
I gotta
mulligan.
support my fellow Cowboy fan because
Do it dressed like Mary McCheese.
Mayor McCheese. Mayor McCheese is my
I gotta
best.
support my fellow Cowboy fan. Sam, you were not too proud of that first one that I pulled out. You were like, nah, that's weak. You know what I mean? Like,
It's
Well,
truth.
I
so
don't.
Sam kind of left the door open for Ari to do a mulligan.
I think everyone should get a mulligan. Canada. We're in Canada.
I'm just like west of Toronto by like 20 minutes.
Fucking Toronto's a great city.
Toronto's
you
dope
ever play
as
there?
fuck. That's the only one I haven't played in.
It's
Canada.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's like
dope.
San Francisco with fuckable people. Go Maple Leafs.
Toronto. Yeah. You know what the thing is? The CFL. Isn't it weird how they have like
I like the CFL.
like 3 teams have the same mascot? It'd be like if it was the LA Clippers and you had like the Atlanta Clippers. And
Yeah.
like, it just doesn't make sense. It's very odd.
It is weird.
There's
Well,
only
the Clippers
7
are
teams.
weird.
You
I'd
couldn't
like
come
them to
up with
change
another
that name.
fucking title. 7 teams. You can't come up with a different name.
like 40-yard end zones.
Right.
You think Jai Manziel will ever play
In the NFL?
In
The
in,
CFL.
CFL.
He would have been there by now, I think.
He really fucked his life up. 704.
I'm surprised RG3's not there.
You're all, yeah. That's
I'm
another
surprised
guy.
RG3's not in this.
704.
What's
You're
going
on
on,
with
boys?
Ari, the Chinser Shaffir.
NFC South, Panthers for the fucking win.
Whoa.
Maybe.
What are they? A game
Not
out?
much
Are
of
they a
free
game
throw.
out of the
They're
Falcons?
a game up, but we play them in the last game of the year in Atlanta, I believe. Hey, man, you guys can't lose. Don't lose.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
Don't
Won't lose,
lose.
baby, won't lose.
What?
I said no losing here.
Yeah. Oh, man. This
Do you
guy's-
know who else you got other than us? Who are your other two?
Who else you playing? And dude,
Spoken
you,
like a
dude,
real
we're
fan.
on, you're
Spoken
on,
like a
you're
real fan.
live, dog.
Supposed
You're
to be live, bro. Act live if you're
Live.
live.
Okay, can I
Act
can
live
I,
if you're
Can I
live.
say something kind of derogatory towards that call?
Hold on.
Okay.
Which light is
This would be a yellow. I think.
Okay,
This
it's
will
going to be
be
a
yellow.
yellow? Okay.
Is that okay? Do I have y'all's permission? It's
Yeah,
your show.
go
I don't want to be an
crazy.
all
Of
right.
course.
Okay, if your team has never won shit, can you really say we can't lose? We're never going to lose. You know what I mean? Can you really have that attitude? If you
I
know-
think so.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
it's about this year.
What's the
All
point
right.
in doing this? I'm a Clipper fan. I'm convinced we're going to win everything, but I'm hoping we lose everything.
Which is such an interesting angle.
814 in the house, one of my favorite places to go. Where is that?
Erie, Pennsylvania.
Erie,
Pennsylvania, where the shit goes
Nice.
down.
Fuck yeah.
What's up, bud?
Yeah, I was just wondering if you guys were going to spice up those 2 bets you pulled before you put them back in.
Oh, that's
You know,
a
the USA
great
chant.
Yeah, good
question.
idea, buddy.
What
I
are
mean,
the
so what
bets?
would be you start a USA chant, not in the
diaper.
USA,
In a diaper.
in another country.
In Mexico? No, because then you got to
Yeah.
It should be like with no shirt on diaper.
Does he
style.
have? Maybe he finds like an ISIS sleeper cell headquarters in New York and goes in there and starts it.
That's a great question.
Wait,
dude.
maybe you start a USSR chant.
USSR
At Trump Tower. Stand outside Trump Tower and do it.
Dude, great question. 814 Pennsylvania. Thanks for calling in, dude.
The other one eating the pepper.
That's itfruit.com, by the way. That's itfruit.com.
Thanks, bro. That's
Thank you,
itfruit.com.
dude. I love
Finally
it,
got a
bro.
good read.
That
Finally
was
got a
great.
good read on
Finally
that.
got a good read.
Need our fans to
Finally.
call in from another country and just go, dude.
By the way,
that's
it's
itfruit.com.
We're going to take one more call, and then we're going to call it a day because Ari looks very unsatisfied right now.
Oh,
Can't
you
hear
dodged the
anything.
pepper. You dodged that pepper.
You dodged that pepper, dog.
I'm happy about that.
You dodged that pepper, dude.
All right, are you good with hot peppers and shit? Like if you got to eat
I
something
like hot peppers, but those I've seen videos of those Carolina Reaper
Yeah.
peppers.
You
That's
saw Joey
fucking
Diaz
people
eat-
shit for hours.
Joey Diaz
Hours
eating that
of
shit,
pain.
he's fucked.
Who?
Joey Diaz, there's a video of him eating those hot wings that are like the Carolina Ghost hot wing, whatever the fuck.
that.
Sauce derived from that. This is
Dude,
just a straight
he
pepper.
probably lost like 4 pounds just sweating.
Sweating. Oof.
Ari, final thoughts.
Hang up.
He saw it coming.
Jerry, you were great. You are
Thank y'all for having me,
welcome
man.
anytime.
Dude, I had a blast.
Even
seriously.
though you red lighted us a couple times and
Guys,
we got a
don't,
little
don't
upset
sexually
about
harass
that.
anybody. Don't sexually
You
harass
know,
anybody.
where's your next performance? Naughty Show? Any
Naughty
club?
Show actually is the next big one.
Tell them about your date again one more time.
The Irvine Improv, January 29th, The Late Show.
And then finally, where they can find you on the internet.
Twitter is @Rocha Comedy, and my Instagram is Jerry Rocha Comedy. And my website, JerryRochaComedy.com. Come say hi. Thank you.
Aaron, I don't know why you wouldn't show us those sweetness, dude.
Yeah.
We love you, and we would have liked to see those fucking candy yams of
I
yours
need them.
flapping.
I need them. I need them.
Thibault, final thoughts.
Final thoughts. I thought that was great. I think we learned a lot about sexual harassment.
Yes.
Everybody, please check out my new episode of 92.7 The Pod, which comes out Friday.
Nice.
And then the next one will be 2 weeks after that. We have a very special infomercial, Christmas album special after that. So get on that. Go Falcons. And let's make this run. son.
Yes. Guys, thank you so much. We've had the best week. Well, dude, thank you for giving us our best week ever on Tinfoil Hat, too. We love you guys very much.
And everybody,
Take care.
please hit up Fight Nanny and say, hey, great job on the show today.
Yeah, why didn't you show up, fight fucking nanny? Guys, take care. This has been Punch Drunk Sport. We love you. Where winners win.